What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
What up?
What is going on, everybody? This is another episode of the Blurred AF. I am your host, Dre Mack, along with the other host, Bluminati. And you know who I wanted in this conversation?
Chill?
No. Well, I wouldn't mind Chill being in this conversation because Chill going hard. And I think people are mad because I'm not going as hard on this because I'm out. I'm mentally out. I'm mentally out. I don't even want to yell. I don't want to. I'm mentally out. So I wouldn't mind if Chill just so Chill can get it all out, get his frustrations out. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. Remember that episode of the Boondocks where there's a black president, Huey Freeman, and he was like, "What you think about a black president?" And he was like, it's kind of. What do you want? What y'all want me to do? So that's kind of where I'm at. And then somebody finally got they comeuppance on Hot D last night. It was I jumped out of my seat. I wasn't expecting it because I ain't read no books, so I wasn't expecting it. So
somebody got his comeuppance, man.
Yeah,
that was a good one too. I like the way they did that.
I wasn't expecting it. That was mouth dropped. I was like, they did it like that.
Oh man.
So hopefully you guys are happy and hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to everybody who's coming in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? That rock with us, but y'all already know, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing started, man. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Let me shout out everybody that's in the chat real quick.
Shout them out.
And then we gonna get to all of this. Drew Dog, what's good? Lawrence is in the house. What's good? Mr. Al Kabulin, what's up? Raptor Cloak, what's good? Mika G, I wish Mika could have been in here.
Yeah, come on, Mika.
Mika could have came in here, but Miss Roberta, the church auntie, good morning. What's going on? Perp is in here. What's good? What's going on, Perp? Junior Network, what's good? Marley Mars up in here. What's good? What's good? Let's get to the San Diego. Let's get to the hot topic. Let's get to that. Before we get to that, Brandon Flowers, man, just dumped 400 joules. The Eagle. Tropic Thunder, my stuff. Tropic Thunder, my stuff. Because I'm a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite part of that whole movie when they talking about relationships is like, man, it's Hollywood, man. Everybody be gay every once in a while. Like, which just came out the blue, like what? But shout out to Brandon, man, for dropping the jewels, man. Let's go ahead. Let me hook you up with something, man. Let's go.
Gang baby. Gang baby.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Gang baby. Gang baby.
All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that. X-Men, what's good? D Stizzle's in the house. What's good?
Yeah, man. Yeah. The weekend was a weekend.
You know, I had time to think. My position has not changed at all. My position is not going to change at all on this. And the reason why my position is not going to change, like I said, it has nothing to do with David Johnson. I need people to get off of that. And I also need people to get off of the Ryan Coogler. I'm going to just trust Ryan Coogler.
Oh,
if this was not
tired of hearing that.
So this is the reason why. Because I want to make logical. There's a couple things I want to bring to light that's logic. This is not my feelings. This is logical sense. The reason why I'm not trusting Ryan Coogler with this project because he's already proven over the last 2 films not to trust him with this property. This property, to use my man the Spoiler Kings earlier today when I was watching their video, has bastardized the character. They bastardized Wakanda. This is his version. This is worse. This is worse than He Who Should Not Be Named run on Black Panther. This is worse because you didn't show all the things that makes the character. His intelligence. You didn't show his wit. You didn't show you went ahead and showed this character. Basically, you sidelined this character for half of his original movie, and then you turned around and had him make a speech about not bringing a kid home, to turn around to do the same thing to the next to his quote unquote heir, something that he never had in the continuity of the original continuity of the comics, the 616 continuity. You created this heir. You wanted to do this bastard child story. The actor dies, and you make the actor synonymous with the character. You turn around and fed that to the masses. You know what I mean? And then you want us to appreciate that you cast his son to be the next Black Panther, and I'm supposed to be okay with all of that. As a comic book fan, just media adapting the source material to the media. This is the reason why movies like Madam Web flopped. This is the reason why the X-Men franchise started going downhill, because of decisions like this. The Sony franchise, of cast of characters is already downhill because of what they did with the civil liberties of the character. So you're telling me I can't have that same smoke for Ryan Coogler, what he's done, not him as a person, what he's done with this franchise. I can't have that same smoke because he's Black. Nah, man, y'all can get the hell up out of here with that. Nope.
Well, that's why I get lost in the sauce at, man. Look, I'm pro-Black. I love my Black people, but we ain't without flaw. You know what I'm saying? We not without. We can be wrong, or we can be going. We could be going in the wrong direction. Coogler is a dynamic talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And has made his work known. He's the thing is, I think because he knows he is the draw now. It's not the movie. Like Ryan Coogler has become
the draw.
He's become the draw. He's the Scorsese. He's the Spielberg, and he should be that. You know what I'm saying? He should be that.
Absolutely.
But, when you're the draw and you're not sticking to what makes the character, like I always said, we don't have to stick to one for the comics. I just want the heart and soul to be there. I just want the heart and soul to be there.
But that's all we've ever asked for our white counterpart characters also. I like Kraven the Hunter. You know what I'm saying? He has some great stories along with Spider-Man in the comics, but you didn't make Kraven the Hunter. You make Lion Man the movie. You know what I mean? That's what he was. It was Lion Man the movie. It wasn't Kraven the Hunter. So when people go to the movies to go see this, they go see Morbius and realize that's not Morbius. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? They go see Madam Web. They go see X-Men. The Last Stand is like, that's not Dark Phoenix. What is that? See, it's okay for the white audience to look at a property and say that's not the property. You know what I'm saying? And what they do, they go online, they say their piece, they make their theories, they do all of that, and everybody is okay with that because they understand that this is not a cultural phenomenon that I gotta hold on to because I feel like I have no culture. That is the thing I think that pissed me off when I was reading the comment. It was like, this was just a cultural moment. It's a cultural moment that you're so cultured in a fictional universe that you can't let nothing go. Yet somebody said, but you can't compare Harry Potter to Black Panther? I say yes, you can, because white folks had a very cultural moment. Do you know how big Harry Potter was? Like, they act like I wasn't around when Harry Potter was sweeping the nation
all over the
all over the place. They didn't make Harry Potter a whole theme,
a theme park for
Florida.
no reason. Yeah, it wasn't a theme park built for no reason.
So Harry Potter is a park. But see, if Daniel Radcliffe or any of those characters would have passed away during the filming, matter of fact, it did happen, because the original Dumbledore died in the original franchise after Prisoner of Azkaban. So when you go into the Goblet of Fire, guess who's there? Another Dumbledore. And you cannot say Dumbledore is not as significant as Harry Potter, because he's a core piece of Harry Potter's story, a very core piece. Yeah. You see what I mean? But what did they do? Recast.
Like I said on my stream, man, it's okay to recast. That's how you keep the legacy alive. And it's unprecedented. And I think even you piggybacked on that. Like, this is the first time ever in Hollywood where I've seen them not recast. It's always been the show must go on.
That's the Hollywood mantra.
Right. When you working on stage or whatever, you get understudies for a reason, because if you mess up or if you can't do it, guess what they do? They recast your ass with your understudy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's the way of the game. That's the game. You know what I'm saying? They bring the bench warmer in. I'm not saying that David Johnson, and that's his name. What's the name?
Yeah, David Johnson.
David Johnson. Not saying he's a bench warmer. I don't mean it in that way, but and my whole thing with this is all of this could have been avoided, because this still is it's the same outcome that we asked for, just without the mental gymnastics.
Yeah, and that's without what it really was
cutting T'Challa out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, you took the time, came out with a movie, let Shuri do her thing. All we said was you didn't have to kill T'Challa.
Yeah, right. That's it.
That's all we said. You didn't have to kill T'Challa. Well, Chadwick died. I know. Rest in peace. Okay. Chad. You didn't have to kill T'Challa.
I'm not saying it like that. Like, okay, but he passed. But we have to understand that this is a job. And this is what I'm going to say to the Black community. Stop using celebrities, movies, and stuff like that to be your only stronghold to a culture. You're doing it with music. You do it with these celebrities. You do it with all of this. That is not the culture. You are the culture.
You the culture.
The DNA inside of your body is the culture, not a fictional movie from a fictional universe that you wish you could be in. That's not your culture. That is an allegory of what things could look like if it did not happen, if it wasn't colonized, if it was technologically advanced. That's a fictional universe. When I watch Aliens, I'm not sitting around like, man, I wish I lived in Alien in the land with xenomorphs and all that. I'm not saying that. I know Mika's a big horror fan. She's not going around but like, man, I would love to live on Elm Street because that's part of the culture. And if Freddie died, I mean, it's gonna be beef around here because you shouldn't disrespect Freddie. Man, that sounds ridiculous.
If Robert Englund died,
yeah, it sounds absolutely ridiculous to conjure that.
They got to quit being so parasocial. That's the thing, man. And I know a lot of people saying, oh, that's the new buzzword. But that's exactly what's going on. Is this
no, you would not love to live on Elm Street. No, stop. Stop. This
parasocial culture that we live in, man, is really mind-boggling because and the thing is, we grew up in the era of movie stars.
Right.
Real deal.
Real life movie stars. Yep. Real life movie stars.
And they recast our movie stars left and right.
Yes, they did.
Left and right. And when I say real-time movie stars, I'm talking about real big, like the movie ain't even gonna work if this guy ain't in it. Or this girl ain't in it. It's not gonna work.
Look, you think they would have, if they getting Sylvester Stallone for Rambo. They're not, you know what I mean? They're getting Sylvester Stallone for Rambo. Why? Because it's Sylvester Stallone. And we know what type of cachet Sylvester Stallone brings as Rambo. So if I can't get Sly Stone, it ain't gonna work. If I can't get Sly Stone for Rocky, I'm not making it. They would literally tell you I ain't making that movie if I can't get so and so.
Right.
If I can't get so and so, it ain't gonna be no movie. Because that's who I want. He's the star.
And I make that point to the point of we never felt like we was close to Sly or Arnold or Denzel or I know Denzel. You know what I'm saying? Like, they making it seem like they know Chad. Like, you don't know Chad. And no disrespect to Chad, but Chad hadn't even been a big movie star up until Black Panther.
Point. Yep. I mean, Get On Up was highly touted, but it wasn't a movie that it's not like how Jafar Jackson. Yeah, it's not like how Jafar Jackson right now is getting so much praise for Michael.
$1 billion movie.
Yeah, it wasn't even, but I mean, it was good in the Black community because the Black, especially the Black, in the Black community, you know what I'm saying? 42,
but he was still that guy of, that's Jackie Robinson.
Yeah,
he wasn't a household. What I guess what I'm getting at is he wasn't a household name.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is that when he was cast as T'Challa, I was like, that's James Brown. Oh, he played James Brown in so and so. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he was Jackie because he came to the the Negro League Museum is here in Kansas City. So they did the whole thing with Jackie Robinson and stuff like that. They did that in Kansas City. Right. You know what I'm saying? When they introduced him. So I remember Chad, I was like, okay, that's that guy. Kind of like basically what we're doing with David Johnson. I said, that's the guy from Alien Romulus. You know what I'm saying? He was from Logan's Walk. He's a phenomenal actor. You know what I'm saying? But it's not him. And like I said, I didn't want him to make it him. It's not him. That's not. No, it's not
yeah,
him.
And I hope people aren't saying, aren't trying to act like we're not attacking David. Look, it ain't David Johnson's fault that he got the role. It ain't his fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not his fault. I'm kind of going back with like what Tina said. Like, let these people. They got the job. Let them make their money. Cool. Right. I'm never attacking. I'm not attacking them. Not attacking them whatsoever. I'm talking about the people who are in charge of making these things. The people who are in charge of, and I know you have to tell this story. I know you have a story or whatever that you want to tell, but I don't think people understand. We talk about representation. Representation ain't just putting a black face on the screen. It's not just that. It's the stories that's behind it. It's the culture that transcends from this black face that's put on the screen. And when you just downplay the actual representation of what Black Panther meant, the actual representation of what Shuri meant, you know what I'm saying? The actual representation of the Black Panther franchise overall, then you're gonna get some people saying, man, what the fuck is this? Excuse my French. I'm sorry. But you're gonna get people saying, man, what is going on? Because like I said, if the heart and soul ain't in it, nowhere to be found, then what are we talking about?
Exactly. And I also believe that, and I understand. Because me and Mika talked about this, and I understand where she was coming from. This is what the story that Ryan Coogler wanted to tell. He felt a certain way about his friend, and he felt that no one else could take that role. I understand that in a microcosm. I understand that. I understand it at a micro. What I mean by a microcosm, I can understand. His point doesn't make it right, but I can understand why he would want to hold on to it. He feeling like there's nobody else could do it. You know what I'm saying? This is my big chance, my big role, and he died, and there's nothing else. So it's gonna ride or die with him throughout. In a microcosm, I can understand that. Here's my pushback. This is Hollywood, and Hollywood is about making money, not personal relationships or feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Business.
It's show business. So personal relationships, So personal relationships go out the window soon as you make a mistake, especially if you're a certain color. It really gets thrown out the damn window. We seen that with Jonathan Majors. You see what I mean? And if you feel like this is your big shot, Ryan Coogler, You can't hold your all your baskets on one guy. You cannot, because you would never be able to hit the highs that you want to be if you're stuck on this one thing. And we know that that's the way business goes. You have to elevate. So in business, if it's Steven Spielberg, Martin Scorsese, if it's Jerry Bruckheimer, if it's any of the huge names in Hollywood,
Tarantino,
all these guys,
all of
they will literally say, I can't put all my eggs in this guy. So if I can't get this guy for the next movie or for this, I'm gonna be able to incorporate this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because if I keep my eggs in this basket, I'm never going to be able to be as successful as I can. And that's where Ryan failed. He put all his eggs in Chadwick's basket because I believe Chadwick made him feel comfortable. Chadwick was the one I heard that was fighting for the rights and fighting for certain things against the studio. I didn't hear Ryan Coogler fighting for that. And you're the writer and director for this movie. So it sounds like Chadwick was the shield. He was the guy who will go fight the battles. You'll be like, Ryan, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because should be this way. Now that Ryan is the guy, he's the draw, I'm going to just do what I want to do anyway. So bastard storyline, a bastard son that's sitting in Haiti. He's telling the Killmonger story just with another guy.
With another guy?
Is literally the Killmonger story.
It's the Killmonger story all over again.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now
with a little bit more legitimacy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's from Nakia.
Exactly.
Well, I guess he would still be legit. It's the same amount of legitimacy because that's the brother had the brother. So yeah,
exactly.
I don't know.
So even with that, you're telling the Killmonger story, and something, you know, since we're going with this T'Challa story, this two-side story, your father yelled at his daddy about sending his brother's son, keeping him in Oakland instead of bringing him home. Then you turn around and
do
you
the same
move
thing.
Your son to Haiti? Yeah.
Because you wanted to keep him away from the crown or something like that. They said, like, what?
So what? And again, I can't blame. This is the reason.
Well, hold on. Let me address that, Drake, because there was rumors going around that there was money issues between the studio and Chad.
Yeah, I'll cover that.
That story was going around. Now, the story also was going around that they were going to be bringing the son in, and that Shuri is going to get an elevated role, and there was going to be a son. So the son coming in was going to come in, seemed like regardless. That was happening. But it was going to be under T'Challa's tutelage, right?
Mm-hmm.
T'Challa leaves. They keep the son, but T'Challa leaves, or they add the son in. They elevate Shuri still, kill T'Challa off, which still doesn't make sense because I think that story still could have been told. The same story could have been told with just T'Challa missing on a mission. So, like the story Wakanda Forever, and maybe they wanted that. Maybe they didn't think they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Because the more I think about Wakanda Forever, it only worked because Chad died.
Yep.
It only worked because Chad died.
The beginning of the movie is the emotional beat. It sets the tone for the whole entire movie.
It does. The selling point was Chad dying. If Chad didn't die, or just I don't know. Maybe that story doesn't work if Chad if they don't have a Black Panther. Because they don't have an emotional beat no more. What is the emotional beat?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You open up the movie and see, this is the thing that that Tank and Brian was talking about, and I agree with this. So you start out, you have a technologically advanced civilization that cured a man who got shot in the back with a Kimoyo bead. You fix Bucky, but you couldn't save T'Challa from an unknown illness. This has to be and just because you wanted to make sure T'Challa, you made her the smartest person in Wakanda. She couldn't figure it out. And then,
you know what's crazy too? The Battle of Wakanda had all this technology from all these different aliens and So they couldn't use none of that tech. They couldn't do nothing. We got the smartest people in the world, smartest people on the planet here, and they couldn't use. They already smart. They already, like you said, they already got the tech to fix backs and Bucky and all this other stuff. But they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't use Thanos' tech. That none of that would have helped. I don't know.
Even the simple fact that, and this is why I always tell anybody who watches that movie, then they go back and watch Endgame. It's a big ass plot hole that could have fixed all of this. What did they do? Well, besides even the blip is one of them. But here's another one. You kill Gamora in the movie. Then they go back to 2014 and get a Gamora and come from a whole nother, it's a different point in time. That's it. It's a different point in time. So you're telling me you couldn't go to a different point in time and just grab T'Challa from a different point in time? They already, the Russo showed you how it could be done. The Russo showed you. And it's really because, like I said, it falls on the back of Ryan Coogler and Nate Moore and Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige, because he let this shit happen.
He let it happen.
Pardon my language, but he let it happen. Then Ryan Coogler is saying, because I am the draw, I can do whatever I want to. You know what I'm saying? So this is the story I want to tell. This is literally trauma after trauma after trauma that the Black community faces, or is stereotype fatherless sons. You know what I'm saying? Not even growing up in the same household. You know what I'm saying? You're not even in the same country. You know what I mean? So where does he get all of his skills from? T'Challa in the comics, knows damn near every single
martial art
style of martial arts in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's been to how many degrees does he have? How many he has way more degrees than Cheyenne Bryant. That's what I'm saying. Right. He has all these degrees. But when the Fantastic Four met him, you know what I'm saying? They was like, wow, this dude is very smart. He has all these degrees.
He picked them off one by one.
One by one. You know what I'm saying? To see if he could be able, if they even worthy, you know what I'm saying, to be able to fight along his side. You know what I mean? And what are you going to do with this story? It's a coming of age story. You know what I'm saying? He has to grow up without his father, without the guy. Another black. Yeah, and again, Ryan should be ashamed of himself showing this on film countless of times because he did it with Creed. Another fatherless child.
But this is his thing. This is his bag. Fatherless childs. Fatherless sons, more to speak.
Another fatherless son growing up without the guidance of his father. His grandfather's not there. His father is not there. Exactly.
Here go. I just want to get this the shirt I'm probably coming out with, man. T'Challa 1966 to 2022, man. We lost, man. We lost the battle. The war ain't over, but this battle right here, we lost this battle, man. We lost this battle.
This is the time I want the ref here because I need the ref's energy.
You want the ref? The ref was just live, man. The ref was just live. I was actually why you bullshitting? I was thinking about hitting the ref. Hitting him up. Clean slate. Come on, ref.
Hey, come on, man. Because this is your alley right up here. Because this is what I have more disdain for because who the writer and director is. You know what I'm saying? Who the writer and director is. If this was a white writer and director, I'd be looking at him very sideways. But because you are black and this seems like this is your bag, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't even have his grandma. You know what I'm saying? That that's a stereotype. I literally just watched the episode of the Boondocks where they did the soul. Remember the Soul Plane episode? Yeah. And Huey didn't want to go because of stereotypes. He's tired of showing the stereotypes on screen. And Soul Plane was the example of every stereotype that you could possibly find. So what did you do? So what did you do? What did you do with Black Panther 1 and Black Panther 2? You literally showed a stereotype. And not saying women are not smart, but and I'm saying this with all love. when you show Batman, Barbara Gordon is not smarter than Batman. Right. Because they made Batman the ultimate detective, and they would never take that away from him because that's part of his character trait from the comics to the movies. So when you do that to T'Challa, you take a piece of him away from him. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't even smarter than him in the comics. If that was the case, she would have been able to defeat him during Challenge Day during Reginald Hunley's run. And she was that much more technologically advanced than him, and she was a better combatant. That wasn't it. So when you take that away from him, when you take the core Ellis away from him, we just have Black Panther by name only. That's it. And again, when Ryan is talking about, I read the comics. No, you did not, because you would have honored not only what Chadwick was, but with Stan Lee. You know what I'm saying? And Lord, I'm seeing his face.
Kirby.
Jack Kirby, what they initially made for him. When I got my anthology book with the Black Panther with the original comics in there, with the foreword has what Jack Kirby said. I created a black character, a black superhero for the black readers that was reading my comics, and I wanted to give them something that they can feel proud of. And it took another black man to strip all of that away from him. And again, this is the same way that I feel about I could be calling him he who should not be named, but what's his name that did that run where T'Challa was getting beat up and unsure
I don't forgot his name, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
It was one of the worst Black Panther comic book runs in the history of comics. So that's what I'm saying. And then you have the Marvel Studios taking away Blade. There's no MCU if it wasn't for Blade. You can't even bring Blade out, but you could bring Ghost Rider out. And I guarantee you Ryan Gosling.
It wasn't Coates. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
It's not Ta-Nehisi Coates. No.
I didn't like Coates run neither, but it wasn't Coates.
It wasn't Ta-Nehisi Coates. No. Forgot his name. You know what I mean? But not only did you you took away Blade. There's no James Rhodey movie. You know what I'm saying? With James Rhodes movie with Armor Wars. It's even a television series. You know what I'm saying? You have John Ridley. Ridley's run. Trash. Trash. That's one of the worst runs in the history of the world. That's one of the worst runs. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at Kevin Feige, and like I said, I'm on board with you right now. This falls on Feige, and Feige's trash for this. You bring out Ghost Rider. You said we're gonna do a Ghost Rider movie, and I guarantee you that movie is coming out. You dropped the ball on an Oscar winner, Mahershala Ali. You know what I'm saying? Did you bring out Luke Cage and say that we're gonna bring out another Luke Cage series because his series was just as popular as Daredevil's? You didn't do that. Monica Rambeau, you know what I'm saying, is there.
Sideline.
You know what I'm saying? But
they asked her, she said she don't know. And I kind of believe her. I kind of believe that she don't know what her character. She said, I would love to see, I want to see where this character goes. I love her, but I don't know. Oh. That's what she said. And she said that, which it kind of gave me a little pause because she was at Comic-Con when she said that. But that's what she said.
She knows. Because I asked the same thing when I met Mike Coulter. I was like, hey, man, you gonna be in the MCU? He was like, man. Well, he said the same thing Mahershala Ali said. He said, man, Marvel need to call me. I don't know what they do. Well, I know you in it. Stop playing with me.
He did turn down the scripts because they was BS, right?
Yeah.
The script that Bo wrote, they wanted to make it a fun-loving script, but this is in the 1930s, and he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's fun for a black man in the 1930s? Like, what he's supposed to be shucking and jiving?
Especially in Louisiana, I think it was supposed to take place or something like that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it was that script. It was the script with the daughter. They wanted the daughter to be saying that no, vampires are people too. Like what?
It's dumb.
Yeah,
but again, but see, we talking about black representation. Y'all hold, and this is what's crazy about this. And I said, I got to be fair because there's some people in the fandom that don't know nothing about nothing. All they want to see, if his name is T'Challa on screen, is all they cared about. You know what I'm saying? That's all they care about. Are they wrong? Attacking Ryan? No, that's not. I'm not attacking Ryan personally. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not attacking Ryan personally. This is based on what he has done. Just because he's a black man in Hollywood doesn't mean he's above reproach when it comes to decisions that he has made with this franchise. We said we go on here and we talk about what these franchises do with Sony. We talk, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to talk about, I talk about that goddamn mustache is.
They already said they said he got a Viltrum mustache.
Yeah, I talk, but if I wanted to attack him personally, I would. I can attack him professionally. And what I feel that and what this information has shown me that he has done is he did a piss poor ass job with this franchise. There's no different than what I feel about Michael Bay when it comes to the Transformer and Ninja Turtle franchise. Yeah. Transformers and Ninja Turtles is fucking trash because I'm pissed off now. So people who don't like it, y'all can get up out of here because I'm about to get in my goddamn bag.
I don't understand why we can't say, like, I say some, you know what I'm saying, Spike Lee, if Denzel was doing a movie and it was bad, like, it's okay to say that, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Yeah. The thing is, we shouldn't, since we have, and I get it, hey man, we, you know, because the thing is, when we do that, when we had that type of mentality, we fall right back into there can only be one mentality.
Exactly. No, if he ain't doing right back into a trope.
Where the next man at? Next man up. If he ain't doing
I'm not calming nothing down. No, I'm on. Y'all got me on 10 now.
If Coogler ain't cutting it, next man up. That's just how it is, or how it should be.
Because this is what pisses me off. We can talk about any other director because he made a few good movies, and I'm not saying he's bad. I can't talk about the movies that he's made in this particular franchise. I don't give a fuck about what you know what I'm saying, what people feel about when it comes to a person being above reproach. If you really want to keep it real, I don't care that he's black. I don't care that he made Sinners. I don't care that he made Creed. I don't care about this. I'm talking about this particular movie right here in this franchise. He has done a piss poor job about that. Period.
Look,
and again, I said the same thing about.
We know he a winner. We know he wins. He make. We're not saying he don't make good movies, but this is a mistake.
Yeah,
it's a mistake.
It shit is pissing me off because I got the same feelings for Michael Bay with the Transformer and Ninja Turtle franchise. It is trash. But I can go against him. I can go and say anything about Michael Bay and, okay, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Which I got way more passion for my Ninja Turtles and Transformers than I even do for Black Panther. I can talk about him and that's cool. But I can't say anything because Ryan Coogler's black? No, man, stop that.
And I hate to say it. Yes, I'm gonna have more heat for more people for the people that I respect more than somebody who I don't. I respect Ryan Coogler. So yes, you're gonna get more heat because I respect you. I look at you and see the representation. You know what I'm saying? I see the mirror in it. That's how it should be.
Blue, it's my expectations for him. That's it. I expect him. When I say vibe higher, I expect Ryan Coogler to vibe higher and think about what are you putting on film and what representation you're showing. Again, a fatherless child. Again, why do we have to keep doing this? That's the problem that I have.
Boycott. I didn't say boycott the film. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying? It's a critique. It's a critique. It's an opinion. It's mine. It's Dre's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is. That's all it is. Like it's not. I'm not like Dre said. We're not attacking. I don't know him to attack him. I don't know him like that.
I'm not.
That's everybody. That's what I mean by people being parasocial. I don't know him. I can't attack. I don't know the guy. Never met Ryan Coogler. But his work, which he put out for the world to critique. Remember. When you do something like this, you put it out for the world to critique. When you do art and you give it away, you sell it, you giving it away for people to talk either good or bad about it, right? You're giving it away for people to either buy it or not buy it. And if they don't buy it, it's because they don't think it's good enough to be bought. That's how it works. So I don't know why there's such an issue with saying anything bad about Ryan. I don't get that. Like, Come on, man. Y'all know this man keep doing the same shit over and over again with these fatherless kids.
Don't we talk about Tyler Perry? The tropes that Tyler Perry do.
Y'all complain about it. Then when we bring it up, we can't be talking about him like that. Well, who else we supposed to talk about? He the one doing it. He's the one doing it. Who we supposed to? Who else? Show me somebody else. If they do it, I'm gonna talk about them too. They continuously do it.
We talk about Tyler Perry all the time about the movies that he bring. Now the movies are not good. Let's just keep it real. Some of the movies are not good, but it's the same routine over and over. Country Wayne. I stopped watching this stuff because it's the same repetitive routine over and over again.
This gets boring though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I used to be, I'm talking about every skit popped up. Me and the guy at my job talking about the skits and stuff like that until I start seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And I'm starting to look at other black people like, y'all don't see this? Y'all are stuck in a hamster wheel, and just because the person is black, you don't want to get off the hamster wheel.
Yeah,
that's what I'm and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not telling y'all what to do. I'm not telling y'all to boycott. I'm not telling y'all to go watch it. Y'all do what the hell y'all want to do. That's my personal opinion. Y'all do what y'all do what y'all want to do. You know what I mean? But the only way that you can fight certain things is with your dollars. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. We talking about Ryan, and we're saying all the things that Ryan is doing wrong professionally. That's it.
And I'm gonna tell you this too, Dre. I think if we had more black superheroes over there, if Falcon was represented right, if Rhodey was represented right, Photon, Monica Rambeau, she was represented right. You know, I don't. There wouldn't be a lot of wiggle room for us to even really talk about what Ryan is doing with T'Challa, right?
No,
it wouldn't be a lot of wiggle room. We could say it, but we can be on over it. Oh shit! Hey, well, at least we got Falcon. Oh shit! Well, at least we got Monica Rambeau. You know, oh shit! Well, at least we still got War Machine in the game. But no,
none of them are. None of them are represented.
The lone wolf out here being mistreated. Of course, we're gonna talk. It's the only guy who we can really talk about. Can't talk about Black Captain of America. Can't talk about him, right? Because he ain't even really a solo artist. He ain't even
right.
He ain't even. What am I gonna say about him? What am I gonna say about him? They don't put enough into him anyway to even talk about.
Just go back and watch the Doomsday trailer. What do they have? The new Captain America, what do they have him doing? He's just standing there.
Just standing around.
In every clip, he's just standing there, making a face, not making a speech, not making, you know what I'm saying? Not rallying the troops, not nothing.
He liked that though. That's what he likes. He take that character and he had to take that away from him for some. I don't know why that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know why that's the thing with him, man. I do not know. Look. I wish nothing but the best for him, David Johnson.
I
wish nothing but the best. I you know what I'm saying? And like I said, he gonna come out and kill the role. They're gonna make it look good. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that further proves our point. You know what I'm saying? It further proves the recast T'Challa point. That this guy who they gonna be calling T'Challa, who gonna be getting all T'Challa stories, all his moves, probably even his lady, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference? Tell me the difference. Show me where's the difference at. Well, it's a different character. Yeah, that's what we know. We know it's a different character. So you're not even getting Black. You still not getting Black Panther, right? You still not getting the character. We got us a new Black Panther. Shut up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, go sit down.
Again, the problems that I had was this roundabout way to get to just another T'Challa. That's it.
Mental gymnastics, man.
You know what I'm saying? The roundabout way. That's ridiculous. And then the stereotypes that you're putting on film in a superhero film. That's it. That's what I got a problem with. And if I'm wrong for that, if I'm wrong, I'll just be wrong. Y'all hate me for that because it's almost like it's like when people was critiquing Drake. If people would tell you, "Oh man, Drake is the GOAT," this and the other. When people look at LeBron and be like, "There's some flaws in this game." Oh man, you just hating on LeBron and No, because I expect more because I see the greatness. That's it. I expect more because I see the greatness, and when the greatness is not when the greatness is not being displayed in a way where you could be able to tell a better story. Man, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this?
And not only that, when it's a better story out there already, the story is laid out already. Like I could see if Black Panther didn't have these years of lore, you know, these different comic book runs, if it was a newer comic, hey, you know. You'll get a little bit more leeway with me. As long as you got the origin somewhat right, yeah, you'll have a little bit more leeway. But we got 60 years worth of Black Panther to look at. 60 years worth. This ain't no new concept. This is 60 years worth. You know what I'm saying?
In the words of Mika G, I look at Brian, if I do better. do better. That's it. That's it. So y'all done got me all flustered with this. Yeah, they got me all flustered with this. And this is it like I said, this is some of the just this example in this, because you got the Shuri fans that again, they told you what they was getting ready to do at the end of that movie. They told you what they was going to do at the end of that movie. So we already knew when he was like, my name is Toussaint and and he was like, I'm T'Challa, son of T'Challa. You already knew. You already knew the inevitable was going to happen.
And you know, Tina got on us. She said, "Hey, look, I told you Ryan Coogler created this character. He was going to use this character." And when she said it, I was like, "Yeah, he is. He is."
And like I said, I'm not even mad at that, because at least you got the balls enough to stand on your convictions. I hope it works, big dog. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I doubt it works. I just don't see it. I don't see it work. Everybody, Denzel's gonna be in it, yada yada. That don't mean that this movie is Denzel is not the international draw that y'all think he is. You know what I'm saying? Denzel is more of an American movie star than an international movie star. So he's not the big draw that you think he is. And then we look at his box office earnings one time. I think we did.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? David Johnson, I don't think he's this big star. Now, could he become a star from this? Possibly, right? And then when you point out his physique, what you doing looking at his physique? It's a superhero movie, man. Like, that's what I'm not understanding.
Yeah, somebody said, now hold up. I gotta bring this out. When anytime they ask a woman, you know, what height do you like a man? And most of women say 6 foot and up. Now all of a sudden 5'9" is cool. When did I become cool? Huh? When did I become cool?
And
go ahead.
Even critiquing that, I'm not saying he can't that he can't, because but he's a phenomenal actor. Yeah, I know. I know that.
He's
but
fantastic. He's a fantastic.
How many lines did Chadwick have in the Black Panther movie? How much screen time did he have? How much actual acting did he do? Right.
If you want to keep it real, that was Killmonger's story.
It was.
If you go back and watch Black Panther, the beginning of the movie starts with Killmonger. The final climactic ending ends with Killmonger. That was not T'Challa's story. And that's not even trying to be hyperbolic or have it. That's why a lot of people was going around wishing that Killmonger was the Black Panther. Y'all forgot about that.
Yeah, they forget. They just bring Killmonger back. Put him in the suit. He should be the suit.
Well, you know what they did. His name is Toussaint.
Yeah, you're right.
They
You're right.
did.
I'm surprised they didn't get Michael B. Jordan to just play him and just say he was from a different kind of like what RDJ doing with Doom. I'm surprised they just do that with Tucson, aged up Tucson. This is a mess, man. Marvel, but the thing is, Marvel has been a mess, and Marvel's gonna continue being a mess because I really don't think they have a real direction. Black Panther is the third movie. I think it ends. It's a trilogy. It ends. He's got to finish his story. Cool. After that, I don't know if we get any more Black Panther. I really don't. I don't know if Coogler comes back to do more Black Panther. And then I don't know if they let anybody else touch it. The way that they acting with this shit, I don't know if they let anybody. If Coogler say, "Hey, I'm done," just know Black Panther's done.
You know what's crazy is that Daniel Daniel Destin Creighton? Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Went from Shang-Chi, you know what I'm saying, which Shang-Chi was fire. They put him on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler is stuck on Black Panther. And I'm not saying that to be funny. If Ryan Coogler, if Marvel, Disney, because I got to say it like that, they felt that way, why is he not, directing any other franchises that's not black? It has nothing to do with the Negroes. Why isn't he not doing anything? Because Daniel Destin Creighton is Asian. So they put him on the Asian Project. Well, they took his ass off the Asian Project and put him on Wonder Man, and they put him on Spider-Man. He's on the mains.
You know why I'm gonna tell you?
And he was there, and he was okay.
Because Coogler can't do it. See, as good of a director is, Coogler can't do a motherless or a bastard child. I'm just letting you know. He can't tell
Batman. He could do Batman. He'd be perfect for Batman.
He'd be perfect for Batman. No, because Batman was an orphan. Batman was orphaned. It wasn't Batman's fault, right? This is like decisions being made for these characters to become fatherless. You see what I'm saying? Like Batman's whole motivation was he saw his kid as a kid, he saw his parents get killed in Crime Alley, which made him, become I am vengeance, and now he's vengeance. You know what I'm saying? What would he do if he was on Captain America with Anthony Mackie? What is he going push into Anthony Mackie to give me Anthony Mackie's motivations? Anthony Mackie is a government guy, a company man. What can Coogler do for that? He can't do nothing for that. You see what I'm saying? Monica Rambeau.
He said he'll kill Alfred.
That's what he probably
I'm about to say I thought they did that in the Batman. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, he all right.
Nah, yeah. But that's the thing. He killed Ramonda, dog.
Yep.
It's like this dude is the walking. I gotta kill somebody. Got to die. Like, what is going on with that? That's just wild to me, man. But yeah, I don't think he could do it. That's the DDC. Because I'm tired of trying to.
DDC,
Daniel Destin Creighton, DDC.
Yeah.
He's a creative. He's more of a creative. He probably going down to the brass tacks, reading. He's probably doing research, reading up on. Watch, we're gonna look. This Spider-Man is gonna look way totally different than the other three we got.
Oh yeah, even just the moves that he did, the spin moves and stuff like that. I'm like, he's gonna be totally different.
Totally different. It's gonna look like a Spider-Man movie. It's gonna look Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the other three, they not my favorite Spider-Man movies, but they were good Spider-Man movies, right?
Which ones?
Just the last three. Just in general.
Oh, okay.
But compared to this fourth one that DDC is doing, gonna look totally different. It's probably gonna be one of the most visually amazing Spider-Man films. Him swinging, they even him talking through the mask, just him using every idea. Him probably looking at comic book panels. How can I bring this up to life? This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? A Spider-Man movie, getting down to who Spider-Man is as a character, he gonna be able to do that. Ryan Coogler can't do that. Ryan Coogler don't even know who T'Challa is as a character.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he won't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to do Iron Man. Let's say they do want to do Iron Man 4, which I'm hearing rumors, and that's, hey, Kugler, you're on that. He wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to do the motivations of Tony Stark, being one of the smartest people on the planet, an inventor, a futurist, a man of science, which is what T'Challa was. But he just said, you know what? Since I can't do that, I'm gonna just take that and take that away from his character because I don't know how to do that. He might not even see, and I don't want to give this to him, but he might not view black men that way. You get what I'm saying? He might not view black men that way. The black man in his life might not have never looked that way. He's never seen a scientific black man in his life. He's never seen a, you know what I'm saying, like a uber smart black man in his life. And I'm not saying that I know this, but just when you look at the tropes that he keep following in his movie, Creed, he didn't have to do that with Adonis. He didn't have to do that with Adonis. Do you know how he shitted on Apollo Creed's legacy by doing that to Adonis?
Yeah.
Apollo Creed had kids. Where his kids at?
Right.
None of the kids was there, but the mama was there, right? Who knew about it all along, but now you're making Apollo Creed be a creep. He had to step out on his wife.
Yeah. When in Rocky 2, he was the main motivation for Rocky to fight. So now you make it
Coach, I'm just saying I don't know. I'm saying I don't know because of the trope. That's why I said maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying that he hasn't seen it. I'm just saying I don't know. It seems like he might look at black men in a different light. That's all I'm saying. Seems like he views us as this is what we do. Right? That's what it seems like. Not saying that just because he went to 3 different colleges. What colleges did he go to? Right? What colleges did he go to? And I'm not trying to say that those are little jokes, but in actuality, just think about it. Think of the movies that he's done outside of Fruitvale Station, which was a real story. Outside of that, look at the movies that he's done. It follows every trope or the same trope every time, I should say.
Every time is a little different because that was based on a true story. So
yeah,
that was the only one that was different. But that is again, I can't have the same feelings for Tyler Perry doing the same thing over and over again, and not look at Ryan Coogler and say you're on the same you're on the same hamster wheel as he is. You're just more popular because you got a superhero franchise. But you're still presenting the same tropes with a character that you don't have to do that. That's the problem because that's not his story. And again, if I can go after the Transformer people, if I can go after the X-Men people, if I could go after the Sony people for all the adjacent Spider-Man villains that you just keep throwing out there,
right?
No sense. He ain't nothing different. That's it. He's nothing different. So,
and I'm not trying to shame.
That's why
I said, I don't know him. I'm not saying this to,
I'm about to say I am because
I'm talking about
personally. Yeah, not personally, professionally.
I'm talking about personal. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not doing this to personally shame him because, like I said, I don't know him. But as far as what he's given us, that's what I know of him. So that's why I'm saying those things. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw it with Bo, right? We saw Bo put insert himself into
and we talked about Bo too. Bo wasn't
right. We saw that, and I don't know what writer who doesn't do that. I don't know what creative person, what person who does any type of art who don't take themselves or their consequences and put themselves into the art. So, like I said, we saw Bo do it. I was like, Bo, come on, bro. What are you doing? What is this? And y'all said, I mean, Speedo, Magneto, what is going on? We don't need it. That ain't, come on now. What comic did you get that out of, Bo? You know what I'm saying? Like, even the homoerotic friendship between Magneto and Professor X.
I mean, it's clear as day.
Right?
It's clear as day. And that's not what that's not their dynamic. But y'all decided Bo decided to do that. Bo decided to put Magneto in Speedos, you know what I'm saying, and all of this, or whatever. That again.
Lord say that took a turn. I'm just talking about people inserting themselves into the art. So when it comes to Coogler, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out later on, 20 years from now, how he said, you know, growing up in Oakland, the men that he saw is what he put into Black Panther. This is how he put it into Creed. Some of the men that he saw from around the way. That's all I'm saying. Yep, even that the Wolverine morph, you know what I'm saying? Polyamorous thing. I don't know, man. Like, you know.
Yeah. Let's get to some of the super chats and stuff like that, because it was super chats and stuff like that.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And again, I'm not yelling at anyone in particular or anything. I'm just tired of, you know, folks saying, well, you can't critique anybody. You know what I'm saying? Just because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm tired of. But D Sizzle dropped 2. Let me see. 2 jewel. Let me see. Wait a minute.
Nah, he
3 jewels. He hit 3 jewels. So let me D Sizzle gonna kill me for that one. But let me give him this one.
For me? Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, boy. Oh, you're the best friend.
All right. Xavier Phoenix hit. There was 310 jewels. I don't know how this jewel thing works. Let me see. Xavier Phoenix hit 2 jewels with the gold coins. So let me go ahead and give him this.
Now you're looking at the world's richest man, and I'm black.
All right. Lawrence hit Culture Made Media, became a member. So shout out to Culture Made Media being a member. Let me get that together.
Gang banging, gang banging, gang banging.
All right. Lawrence, with the $5 super chat. Thank you so very much. All the feelings valid. 2 things can be true. We can like Ron, but his child ain't but this child ain't it. And that's really it. It's not like I dislike Ryan. I don't like his take on this franchise. You know what I'm saying? This is the same way, like I said, I felt about Michael Bay. And Michael Bay has made way more movies than I ever have. He's made way more money for those movies. I don't mean I have to like it. So appreciate that, Lawrence, but you already know I'm gonna hit you with
super chat body roll.
All right, Wavy Thames with 2 jewels. I'm trying to see if y'all have more jewels than that. This jewel thing is kind of new, so I'll try to get all you guys the stuff before we go on to something else. Let me go ahead. Let me give you this.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
And then Lawrence hit us with another super chat. If you had to pick, keep Shuri or TJ as Black Panther.
Because I want to be spiteful, TJ, and I want to see all the ones who said that you just don't like Shuri. That's the reason why you want the recast. You just don't like Shuri. You are what they said, misogynist and this, that, and the third. So yep, TJ, just to be spiteful, man. I saw it on Twitter. I saw all of them come out. Oh, that's messed up. She only been in 1 movie as the Black Panther. Now they're giving it away. Yeah, I thought it was a mantle.
Yeah, now it ain't no mantle no more.
What
happened?
happened?
Ain't no mantle. Oh, I already know my favorite YouTuber is probably having a hissy fit right now. I know he's having a hissy fit.
Thought it was a mantle. Let that man have it.
You know what? I'm jumping on the bandwagon with you. I pick TJ just to see people melt down too.
Just to see him melt down. That's it.
No, take that back. I keep Shuri because this TJ shit is whack.
It's whack.
I'd rather have Shuri. This TJ crap is whack. DMB, what's up? 30 Joules. Let's get all you guys hooked up, man. Let's get you guys hooked up.
Super chat, body roll.
Lawrence, I'm talking about both of them. He talking about Frankie or Septum Ring. I'm talking both of them.
Dwayne, thank you for dropping these jewels.
Both of them. That's when Frankie blocked me because of the whole Shuri situation. She blocked me because of that.
Oh my God.
I need to go see if I'm unblocked, but yeah, it's both of them for me.
Oh my God.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up.
Appreciate that. D Stizzle will dropping more jewels, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Let me go ahead and butter these biscuits real quick, man. Now, matter of fact, this is shout out to Mika G for this one. Because that's what's gonna happen to That's what's gonna happen to Captain America, Sam Wilson, as soon as he see Dr. Doom.
Oh man, that Jason right there should not have happened. That's one of the ones that just Jason takes my hat and should not. Man, I tell you,
but we can critique that.
We can
because we can critique that without people getting that, you know.
And I love Friday the 13th. Stanky Frankie.
Wow.
That's wild. And I love Friday the 13th franchise, but it's a couple of them that should not have existed. And to me, that was one of them. That was one of them.
When Jason's just walking down the street kicking people boombox.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that actually that was funny. That was funny. It ain't a good movie. It's funny. Yeah. But anyway, I'm off of it. I said, I'm off. I don't even care anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, look, man, like I said, this is where I'm at with it. We got to regroup, lick our wounds, you know what I'm saying? Eat a nice meal, lay down next to a belly warmer, you know what I'm saying? And come back ready to fight for the next fight, man. But this one is over. This one is over. Some people's asking me what do I mean by that? Like for what we want, we're not getting it. That
ship is sailed.
That ship is gone. We're not getting it. At least we're not getting it from this current administration. I'll put it to you like that. This current administration, not getting it. So hold on to your votes. Vote the couch, as they say. Vote the couch. Yeah. It ain't happening, man. It is not happening.
Wavy Thanks, thank you for the dropping the jewels. I'm gonna get both of y'all back to back in the Black Beach with a $5 super chat. Thoughts the diaspora war subplot in all of this. In all of this, Black Panther should be Black American now. This topic has so many layers, it's interesting.
Yeah, the
diaspora.
The diaspora wars is diaspora wars. I mean, it is what it is. You know, people will find anything to say. Some people who I think are on the right side of history, but have ignorant thought processes, I would say, when it comes to that, because Chadwick was a Black American, but he was not African.
No,
and this guy ain't African either. He's British, right? Is he British?
Yeah, he's British.
I mean, I guess he's closer, you know what I'm saying, to that than what Chadwick would be. Chadwick would probably,
I mean, he's probably his family,
his
probably.
people.
Yeah, I never read into his bio or anything like that. His Wikipedia,
so I don't know.
But
I mean, if you want to say that he's an African, he's more African than what Chad would be, right?
Because the majority of people that come over for Britain, you know what I'm saying, are
Nigerian or
that's not that wasn't a word that I was going to make.
Immigrants.
Immigrants, they're just immigrants to Britain.
Yeah. So I'm not like I said, I'm not mad at David Johnson getting. I just don't see him. He just don't look Black Panther. Like I said, don't look like he'll be able to fight anybody to me.
Yeah, I mean, just what I said, physically opposing figure, I wouldn't have picked David Johnson. Like, if I put him next to Eldridge Hodge, You know what I'm saying? You said pick one between the two. I'm picking Eldest Hodge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pick Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? Because of his height, his physicality. That man is built like. Well, if I was to say somebody was built like T'Challa, that dude is. Like Jonathan Majors is a solid 6'1", solid build. He looks like Black. He looks like he could be Black Panther. He looks like he could be a superhero. He's built like an action figure. You know what I'm saying? So, and not saying, like I said, David Johnson just some little weak, little wimpy dude. I'm not saying that, but if I had to pick between, actors, I'm picking the most opposing figure. You know what I'm saying? For that role. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and because I hate to say it, I don't need super duper uber acting chops for this role. You don't need that. We didn't get that from Chadwick. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that from any of the superheroes. We don't get them like doing Oscar worthy monologue. You know what I'm saying? We don't get that.
We got that one scene with him yelling at his father. That
right. You get that one scene. You're right. That one. You'll get a one scene, but what I'm saying overall, I don't need you to be Oscar. You know what I'm saying? Put your Oscar acting chops on to play T'Challa or to play Tony or to play Steve or to play Rhodey. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to put the suit on, do a good enough job to where you look cool and these lines come out good. You know what I'm saying?
So here's a question for you. Do you think, and we're going to get off of this, do you think that this Toussaint, to do the age up, do you think he's going to come from another universe? And that's how they age him up? Because they destroy with Battle World when they create Battle World, you know what I'm saying, is going to destroy Wakanda as we know it. So the Wakanda in Battle World is a different Wakanda. And that's where you get aged up TJ.
Right. I don't know, because I don't think the way we're thinking of Battle World, I don't think we're gonna get Battle World that way.
You don't?
No, I don't think we get Battle World that way. It might only be for like a second, and then it just resets back to what it was. I don't think I think the age up is just gonna be a plot hole.
He's gonna be in the void.
No, I just think it's gonna be a plot hole. I think the next Black Panther 3 gonna happen, and he just gonna be of age.
That's dumb.
It's dumb, but that's what I believe. That's what I think. They have not cared about plot holes throughout this whole thing. They haven't. Wakanda Forever has so many plot holes in it. So many plot holes in it. Marvel right now has so many plot holes in it. I don't think they care. They said, Captain Falcon do got them speeches. They said, forget what happened in the last 5 years. We just gonna go in game doomsday.
I guarantee there's gonna be some timey-wimey bull crap they're gonna put when they re-release Endgame, the special edition. I guarantee you there's gonna be some timey-wimey bull crap, and this is what's gonna happen. And shout out to Erica D for the 30 months of being a member. I appreciate you.
30 months,
2.5 years for that. Yeah. Puma Lee, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. So we're doing House of the Dragons with Marvel Disney. T'Challa is a bastard. T'Challa is the king of Wakanda. I'm going to wait until the Russo brothers for T'Challa. I you know what? You might be right on this, Puma Lee. You might be right on this, Blue. I feel like this is probably going to be Ryan's last movie for Black Panther. He's going to leave this mess to somebody else. You know what I mean? And Puma Lee, this is Game of Thrones. This is Game of Thrones. You done took a High Valerian and put him all the way over somewhere he don't need to be. He over there in where was Damon over at? Harry Hall. He was raised. This is Game of Thrones. He was raised over there at Harry Hall. That has no idea what nothing is going on over in Westeros. He just was. You know what I mean? He was raised over there. You know what I'm saying? And now he's coming to reclaim his throne. So yeah, man. Appreciate the memberships and the super chat. I'm gonna combine this for y'all. Hold on, wait. I don't want to do body roll because I was gonna do body roll. I don't want to do that because I'm out here. Gang banging.
gang banging.
Hey, Abundance say he was raised.
He was raised in Aaron Hall.
That's funny.
Wow for that one.
Oh man,
super wow for that.
But let's keep pushing, man.
Yeah, man.
SDCC.
Yeah.
What
else happened in SDCC?
Right. What else happened, man?
I mean, besides Ghost Rider, the Ghost Rider.
I was gonna say I'm. Well, let me ask you this. I don't know. What did you go? I don't know if you went back and watched or whatever. But
nope. After I seen that the end of that news,
done, huh?
I was done.
Marvel
mentally checked out.
Well, with everything that they addressed or pushed out, to me, Marvel's this year was just lackluster. Like I didn't, and everybody's saying that. And the crazy part is, nobody's really and I hate to go back to the Black Panther 3 situation. Nobody's really talking about it. Everybody talk about Ghost Rider. It's more people talking Ghost Rider.
They're talking about Doomsday, because they got them excited about Doomsday.
In my algorithm, than they are about David Johnson being Black Panther.
Oh, I got David Johnson being Black Panther throughout my whole thing. So
that was just us, though. That was just us. I'm talking
about because that video, you know what I'm saying, is doing so well now.
Oh yeah. Well, but that's your own. You engage your own algorithm. I'm just talking about like just the general go in. Is Ghost Rider. Matter of fact, what's trending right now? Let me see what's trending right now.
I just thought about that. I don't think Black Panther was Black Panther trending.
I didn't see it trend not one time.
Because I mean, just last year, Chill had recast T'Challa trending again. And at the same time this year, when they announced a new Black Panther, it's not
James
trending.
Gunn is trending. Spider-Man Brand New Day, No Way Home. Robert
Jimmy
Downey.
G.
Coogler is trending.
Is he?
Yeah. He's trending, but I don't see nothing. No Black Panther trending. But yeah, no. What are you excited? Do you get any excitement from the Ghost Rider?
Okay, so I like Ryan Gosling. I've been watching Ryan. I just noticed. I think me and Ryan Gosling is the same age, and I think we the same age. I've been watching this dude forever. Like, I don't think we're the same. But no, because he was a little kid on
He's Kids Incorporated.
Yeah, Kids Incorporated. I've been watching Ryan Gosling forever. I'm one of the rare people that kind of like those Ghost Rider movies with Nick Cage. Nicolas Cage made something. It's so hilarious the way Nicolas Cage brought that character to life. You know what I'm saying? He was having fun. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So they already got Mephisto in the MCU. You know what I mean? So the thing that undercuts it is that there's no Blade. So it's like I'm excited for Ryan Gosling. I know I know he's going to kill it because Ryan has been acting forever. You know what I'm saying? He's a talent. Unfortunately, when they do Midnight Suns, then you're going to bring Blade because I think that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're setting him up so he could be the Johnny Blaze. They're going to go with the Midnight Suns. And is that when we're going to get
who though?
Blade or whatever? So
who?
I don't know.
Who is Blade?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think Mahershala show. I don't think he shows back up no more. I don't think he shows up. I really don't. I don't think he shows back up no more. I do think Wesley Snipes shows up in one of these two Avengers movies.
He getting that check.
Yeah, I do think he shows up. But I'm excited. Ghost Rider
is the same age. That's crazy.
That's the same age. Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man, the Hulk. That was that was the Mount Rushmore of Marvel Comics in the 90s, right? Maybe Venom, you could slide Venom in as far as like popularity. So
Venom was very popular, very popular in the 90s.
So it's dope to see Ghost Rider get, and I like those Nicolas Cage joints too. But to get I don't. This would be kind of like giving Feige props, but a proper, you know what I'm saying, another retelling that possibly could be better than the Nick Cage joints.
Yeah,
man. I think it's overdue. I did like the one in what I forgot his name, Robbie.
Oh, Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes is Ghost. In
that was
Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield. Yeah,
that was dope. Even the
dope.
Special effects on it, that was dope, man. So but yeah, and the budget shouldn't be that high. It'll be higher than Blade, but it shouldn't be that high, right? And like you said, we got Mephisto already.
Easy movie. That's
Blade
another easy movie.
They could have went and got an iPhone to film Blade, but you know, I'm just saying, it's a vampire movie. But I think like you said, Ryan's been around for a long time, and I remember him in Hercules, the TV show. You know what I'm saying?
He was in Hercules, the TV show.
So
I forgot about that.
And then especially coming off of Project Hail Mary, coming off of that joint, like he a winner, man.
But again, they're not going to drop the ball on Ryan Gosling like they did with
That's
Mahershala
happening.
Ali.
And that's the funny part. It's gonna happen.
Oh, most definitely, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna
probably happen quick too.
By that time, he might be an Oscar award. Is he? Unless he, no, I don't think he got an Oscar yet.
I don't think he. Oh no, he didn't win it. He didn't win it for Project Hail Mary. So
was it up already? No, it just came out this year, right? Project Hail Mary came out beginning of the year.
It was the beginning of the year. You're right.
Yeah, it was beginning of the year. So it should be up this coming up award season. So he could, by the time that come out, he could be an award winner.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Nobody's saying he's old and this and the other. I think Mahershala Ali is out. Just based on
Ali wasn't old. He was older, but he wasn't old.
Oh yeah, right? He wasn't like.
So if let's say they come out at D23. What D23 is? What, next month? I want to say. A couple of weeks, right? Yep. Let's say they come out D23 and say, all right, Blade is coming. Now what? Another 2 years? We'll be at 9 years since he was announced.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? 10 years.
And again, think about it like this. Think about it like this. You're in the chat. Just mention this. They announced Armor Wars, and then the only black show that they actually did that was black, regular, you know what I'm saying, as far as a character that's originally black, was Ironheart. Wonder Man doesn't count.
Nah, Wonder Man don't count.
Yeah, there wasn't a race swap. There was an original black character that they announced because I'm about to say that was 2019. They announced a bunch of stuff on that slate. A bunch of stuff. And I think Ironheart was on that. Ironheart was on that slate.
Yeah, Ironheart. The only thing that came out was Ironheart and Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Those are the only two things that came out. Ironheart, Doctor Strange.
Yep, because Kang Dynasty never happened. You know what I mean? The Loki series happened.
Oh, Loki, yeah, but Loki was
all
already...
those series. Yeah, all the series and stuff, they came out. But as far as like what was anticipating, if you're and that's why I said Black Panther is not the only.
Thor might have been on there too.
Thor: Love and Thunder, yeah. But I think they called it Thor 3 or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. You can't be okay. So, black comic book fan, you know, Captain America. But Captain America was on that list, but it was something else. You know what I'm saying? But Captain America.
Oh, Captain America was called.
That movie came. New World Order.
Was New World Order. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? They should have came out with the NWO music. That would have been better, but you know.
New World Order.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah.
Now they just been dropping the ball, man, and my faith ain't in them. You know.
Ryan Gosling could have been Wonder Man.
Why you bullshitting?
I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Ryan Gosling could have been Wonder Man. Let me just put it like, hold up. Let me do this. Let me just say this. This might.
Or he could be T'Challa.
because he was cast as T'Challa for years. Check this out. Ryan Gosling could have been Wonder Man. Yaya could have been your new T'Challa, right?
Mhm.
And then David Johnson, you know what I'm saying? David Johnson could have been an X-Men. He could have been what's his name? The time traveler.
Bishop.
Because he gonna have on some boots anyway. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in the
give him some
you know what I'm
5
saying?
inch.
Yeah, he gonna be in military gear anyway, coming from the future. So, tell me that wouldn't have worked. Tell me that wouldn't have worked.
He's still too small to be Bishop, but I feel you. I feel you. He could have. They say he was cast six months ago.
6 months ago.
6 months ago. Some clandestine dinner or some shit. Like, come on, man.
You know what's funny? The whole entire conversation about Michael B. Jordan didn't want Damson Idris to be in this movie because of
Lori Harvey.
Or Lori Harvey. What?
And you know what? I hadn't even thought about that. That hadn't even crossed my mind until they started saying, well, you know, that wouldn't have worked anyway because of that whole. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I can see that. Now that you say that, yeah, I can see that happening. I can see somebody being.
It would have been tension on that set.
Yeah,
because didn't she dumped Michael?
Yeah,
and it got with Desmond.
I think got with him. Yeah.
So and they not even together no more. I don't know. I don't follow the celebrity gossip like, 'cause I don't know if he's with him or not. But yeah. It's a Wonder Man's world.
For sure said, my bad. Oh, you had a super chat up. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Nah, it said Ryan Gosling too big for TV.
But yeah, he said he's too big for TV.
But I mean, TV.
Yeah, he can. I don't think an actor looks at it like, oh, that's gonna be on streaming.
Yeah, it's not like the old days when we were talking about the big draws. Like, if this was Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 90s is not doing a TV show. Or he's not doing an HBO show.
I don't see him showing up on Knight Rider anytime soon. You know?
Here you go. I can't even do an Arnold voice. Even say, well, let me ride a kid.
But today, especially with the MCU, because it's more than just theater and everything is connected. So you probably end up on doing TV anyway. I mean, doing a movie anyway. You know what I'm saying? But Culture came with the $5. He says it's a Wonder Man's world. And my Chadwick Brown voice. Much love, big homies. That is a Wonder Man's world.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That movie is dope. That movie is dope. I'm sorry, that James Brown movie is fire.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up.
Lanterns.
I'm more excited about that than anything. I ain't gonna lie. The more and more the trailer started to hit, the more and more I'm like, I think this might be dope.
The discourse online is changing. I kept telling people, man, I'm seeing a lot of people call themselves Green Lantern fans, not knowing what the hell. And that's another thing. That's a whole nother different thing. But y'all ain't no Green Lantern fans. Oh, this is not what happens in it. So I was bringing up because I got Jon Stewart's 50th anniversary. I got all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
you're
you know what I'm saying?
You're a Jon Stewart fan.
I'm like, well,
because he's the first black mainstream superhero. People forget that. Jon Stewart is the first mainstream superhero in DC. He is T'Challa. What T'Challa is to son of T'Challa is to Marvel. That's what Jon Stewart is to DC. People forget that.
They was talking about, Jon Stewart saying something like he's better than or this, that. I said, y'all must didn't read his first appearance coming. Y'all did not read when Jon Stewart first appeared. They was at odds. They did not like each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like each other. And then talking about him being a backup. He had his own ring. He didn't get his own ring. He didn't get his own ring. He had to borrow the ring because anytime that Hal Jordan would fall, bust his head, and couldn't become Green Lantern, the ring would fly off to John. It would go to John.
Mm.
They shared a ring. When did they share? They shared a ring. That's how he first started as a backup. He was the backup quarterback. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but y'all are Green Lantern fans and y'all don't know that?
So he in his original appearance, you talk about what in the 1970s, he was the backup to John Stewart in that comic run.
John Stewart.
Run.
So it was supposed to be. It was Hal Jordan. It was really it was between Hal and Guy. That's what it was really between. The Guardians like both Hal and Guy, but they picked Hal, right? Guy ended up getting his ring also, but John was the backup to Hal. The Guardians basically told, hey man, train this guy. And Hal was like, why the fuck am I training this guy? Why? You know what I'm saying? One of the stories was they had to go save the senator. The senator was racist, and John didn't save him the way that Hal liked him to be saved. You know what I'm saying? He didn't like that. So because you know, and John saved him, but the way he saved him was on some this old racist ass motherfucker. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Hal didn't like that. So, but yeah, they was at odds. I don't know why they acting like that was never a thing. They wasn't buddy. I mean, they respected each other, but they wasn't buddy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. People. Oh, that's not how they would act. Like what? GL Corp is dope. Yeah, it is. The Green Lantern Corps is dope.
I'm about to say, in John Stewart has 50 years of storytelling also.
I think it's who can I want to say. I think it is him first, then Black. It might be Black Lightning first. They might be around
John
the
Stewart.
same time.
It's John Stewart then Black Lightning. Yep, it's John Stewart and Black Lightning. Because when I was doing my this was a few years ago. I was doing Watch It How It Was Important. I brought up the fact that John Stewart was the first Black mainstream hero in DC.
Yeah.
For DC.
Yeah, I thought so. It is John Stewart. Black Lightning came 6 years later.
Yeah, he came later. So let me ask you this. With DC, now, where Tina at? Because I know Tina be talking about my man GB Gunn. But let's be real. Let's be honest. For what's his name? E.G. Gattati? How do you pronounce his name? Eddie. Yeah, let me just say Eddie. Eddie came out and said that he has signed a multi-picture deal, right? To be Mr. Terrific. You have John Stewart. Right now, what Jimmy Gunn is doing is way more advanced than what Kevin is doing right now. Yeah, I think he's going to push his Black characters. Now, of course, if you know, that's why I wish Shield was here, because he'd be like, "Well, what about Static?" I think Static is more of a legal. It's more in legal limbo because of the estate and stuff like that, and all the things with Milestone Comics. But with DC's original Black characters, who are you missing? You're missing Vixen. You're missing what's her Wonder
Nubia.
Nubia. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're missing a few. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A few that you could throw out there. You know what I'm saying? And make them and make them dope, and not just and I'm saying this for a reason. Make them interesting that you want to go back and watch it.
Make them important. It's
make them important.
It's really making them important, because we can do a lead. We just saw a lead with Sam, right? He wasn't important. He wasn't important.
Exactly.
So
he wasn't important.
If we could, let's say it is an ensemble film. You know how they made Deadshot important in Suicide Squad? Like, that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't get a solo.
Yeah, and they recast Deadshot too.
No, he didn't get recast. It was
Will Smith. It was Will Smith in the original one. And then
that's not Deadshot though. You talking about
Deadshot?
That's a whole different character.
Who was he? I thought he was Deadshot.
No.
In the Suicide Squad.
Why am I blanking on who Idris Elba was?
But Icon and Rocket is still under Image. So I think Image right now. I mean, not Image.
No, Icon and Rocket ain't on the Image.
Not Image. I mean, they
Bloodsport. He was Bloodsport.
Oh, Bloodshot.
Bloodsport.
Is it Bloodsport or Blood? Oh, okay.
Idris Elba played Bloodsport,
Oh,
Will
okay.
Smith played Deadshot.
Deadshot. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But my bad. Go ahead. What you were saying?
No. Hell, I lost my train of
Oh,
thought.
Icon of Rocket. Icon of Rocket.
Yeah, I think Icon of Rocket is still in that limbo of Milestone Comics and the rights that they have, with Milestone in DC as far as putting those characters on screen. You know what I'm saying? I think that's where that's where the rights issues get a little murky. I think comic book wise they're okay, but I think on screen, I think that's where the situation gets a little murky.
Yeah, they have to work that out. I'm pretty, which I think they'll work that out. I don't see why they can't work that out. It's just, do they want to do it? Like, I would do a whole different universe just using the Dakota verse or the Milestone comics and just let them be their own thing. They don't necessarily
big crossover like they did even in that the Dakota incident.
Or you know what I'm saying? Hey, let me just give them let me give them HBO Max. Let me give them the boys treatment. Let me give Milestones the boys treatment.
That'd be
on
dope.
HBO Max, right?
That'd be dope. I'm not even gonna hold you. That'd be fine.
And let me flesh out their universe. Let me start with Icon and Rocket and just tell that whole story, you know what I'm saying, with Icon and Rocket. Move on to Static. Remember, Static was the highest watched cartoon at one point in time, competing with Pokemon. I think it was beating Pokemon out. That's how popular Static was. So it's things that they can do, Static. You do Hardware, like bring him in, like it's things to play with. It's just, will they do it? Will they take the time to do it? I hope they can. James Gunn, and I think, yes, Supergirl is a sour taste for what James Gunn and Peter Safran is doing, but I think end all to be all, I think they correct ship. I think they right the ship. They get it going. I think the Superman movie is gonna be like an ensemble film. Yeah, not necessarily a Justice League film, but I think we're gonna
it's gonna be an ensemble. Yeah,
all-star appearances from certain,
like almost like All-Star Superman, when so and so shows up, this person shows up, that person shows up.
I think we get that, and I think that'll build some anticipation until they figure out how to get everything going. Because I think Jimmy had a vision, and then they pivoted hard, and he had to lie about some shit. You know what I'm saying? I do think that happened. I really do. But
he had an idea. They was like, we're selling this shit. It was like, damn it.
Right. we don't know.
I done told him all this. Yeah.
Right. So I think they might have pulled the rug from under him. And I ain't gonna give him no bail, because I do think it's some things not going to SDCC. I think is I think that's stepping on your jacket a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Stepping on your own shit. Like, you show up for that. Even if it ain't nothing but real quick. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to deck it out and do this crazy ass talking about it costs money. How much money do it cost to set up a little table off to the side and you know what I'm saying, do some shit? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't understand. Oh, it costs to be I know it costs. Y'all ain't got the money. I looked at the evaluated movie studios. Warner Brothers was number 5 or 6. Paramount wasn't even on the list, because they, they broke anyway. I don't even know how this deal gonna go through, because they ain't even really got the money to be buying Warner Brothers. But
I'm thinking it won't go through now. But
right,
hold on, wait a minute. What did Lawrence? Hold on, wait a minute. What is going on?
What did he say? Steve Lacy spoiled who Sadie playing.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
what Steve Lacy say?
No, don't tell me. I want to go to the movies and say
that it was 5-star.
I want to go to the movies and say it myself. Go look it up yourself. I want to wait till Friday at 1:45. I'll find out everything I need to know then.
Steve Lacy say Typhoid Mary. I knew it. I knew it.
Who is Stephen Lacy?
That's a singer. He a singer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a singer. I had the premiere on in the background.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, Steve Lacy, huh? I do kind of wish I stayed in one of them states, or New York or LA, man, to go to some of these premieres there. Yep.
Look, I'm going to LA in next month, so
Raptor say, who would make a good live action Static old buddy from Stranger Things. I like. It's hard nowadays, and I was talking about this too. How we don't have any young stars.
Most of them are coming from the streaming world anyway.
Yeah, but I'm talking about actual actors. Like, we used to, and I guess we're seeing, we see the bad things, like the whole Nickelodeon scandal and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But we used to put out, we had our kids in acting on TV. I don't know any child actors who I would say that are stars. I don't know any child acting stars. Sadie Sink seems to now getting into her. Other than Zendaya. Zendaya's like the last child actress, right? That's a star.
Yeah, basically.
I guess I don't know any child act because even I take that back. 11 from Stranger. It's like if you was in the Stranger Things, yeah, you probably don't. That's it. That's the last bastion for child stars, man. That's it. Yeah, Ariana Grande. She was this child actress, but like we don't have them no more. We don't have like to where they were stars. Like we had but what's the black? He was in Moonwalker. He played Fool in Under the Stair. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
But he was, he was everywhere. Everywhere. What's another one? The Corey Feldman and Corey Haim.
Yeah, those are the last two big movie stars that I know. But
you know what I'm saying? We don't have those child actors and actresses like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? The word, Sandlot, yeah. We just don't have them. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Kanye and Kim's son is Static and let Ye do the soundtrack. I bet Ye doing that soundtrack would be dope.
Ye doing the soundtrack. His kids been no. No,
I said Ye doing the soundtrack. I didn't say about kid.
Yeah.
So just talked to a black-owned theater today about the topic. There's 110 of them in America. Let's not speak too fast. They're in the live theater scene. What 110 of what? What am I talking about? What do you mean, Mr. A? 110 what? You talking about child actors? He might be talking about child actors.
He could have been. We're looking.
Rufio from Hook. Yep. No, not theater actors, child actors. He talking about theater actors. Child actors. That's what I'm talking about. He said black-owned theaters. No, I know it's black-owned theaters. Yeah, I know it's black-owned theaters. What I was about to say.
They'll get an unknown. You know what I'm saying? And somebody you never heard of. And the reason why I say somebody you never heard of, so they could be able to mold them in the way that they want the character to be. So
I ain't mad at that. We talked. Let me just pull up. I think I got some shit pulled up of everything that happened. Yep. Rings of Power trailer drop. Do you ever watch that show, Rings of Power?
I got out of it. I got halfway through season 2 and stopped watching it.
Yeah, I got halfway through season 2 and stopped too. Yep. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Back to the Marvel situation. Can we kick Feige's back in about the doomsday explanation of doom needing build up? Like
I'm sick of Kevin. I'm sick of Kevin Feige.
Let me play the clip. I want to play the clip real quick. This dude is a goof.
I'm sick of him too.
Straight goofball, man. Listen to what he said.
Will say, I do think, I was just saying to somebody else, that the Thanos buildup has built up in people's heads over the years. I have to admit he sat on a chair at the end. He pulled the gauntlet out and said, I'll do it myself. Yep. And he yelled at Ronan on a video screen briefly. Sure, and that was kind of it. And I remember the memes making fun of Thanos for just sitting in a chair. And all he does is sit on a chair. And there was a Twitter feed at the time about him updating every day, updating. I'm still sitting in my chair. I'm still sitting. It was more clever than that, but it was funny. And when we got to Infinity War, we said, this is really the introduction of Thanos to people. That's really what we're doing. That's how that movie was built. That's what we're doing with Doom. That is the Doomsday is a introduction and the story of Doom. You peel the onion, you learn things about him as you go, and it is very much meant for audiences that know and love him from the comics and audiences who have no clue who he is.
That dude lying.
Man, okay. So
let him lie like that.
So let's point to something just real quick. What was Guardians of the Galaxy about?
Them stopping Ronan from getting I forgot which one it was, but an Infinity Stone, basically.
What was the phase? What was phase one?
That
about?
whole phase. 2, 3, and 4, right?
When you start off with the first, what was it? When you Captain America movie, you got the Tesseract, and we all thought, because this is what it is in the comics, that it was the cosmic cube,
right?
But it ended up being an Infinity Stone. As soon as we found out,
but hold on, let's pause there. Even with it being the cosmic cube, there's only 2 people who I think of when I think of the cosmic cube. I think of the Red Skull,
and
I think of Thanos. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Now fast forward to it. Oh, it ain't the cosmic cube. It's an Infinity Stone. It's only one person I think about when I think about the Infinity Gems. Only one guy.
That whole arc was gathering the Infinity Stones, and you're talking about you're just mega. We didn't build them up. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You built them up piece by piece.
Yeah, the whole thing was building up to Thanos. So what are you talking about? Your first movies: Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor. What was it? Captain America. And then you did the Avengers. Then you did Iron Man 3 after you did the Avengers, right? So you're telling me when they were talking about the Tesseract and they were talking about the World Tree and all of that, that you wasn't thinking about Thanos when you're talking about gems, the Infinity Gems, which we call them gems, the Infinity Stones in the MCU. You're talking about the Infinity Stones. So you're telling me that nobody else.
Coach say he means normies though. No, because they explained who was coming. Thanos is coming. What did Loki say in Avengers? Tell me what Loki said in Avengers. Who was he doing it for?
Yeah.
He said he was doing it for Thanos.
Exactly. What was Guardians of the Galaxy? They were going out getting Infinity Stones. Now the whole rest of the phase is about what Infinity Stones we're going to get next. What was the Infinity Stone in Avengers Age of Ultron? What Infinity Stone did we go get? You're telling me we didn't shut up. You might have seen them physically, but we knew what you were leading up to. That's all I'm saying.
We saw him.
We saw him physically. We saw him physically. Matter of fact, he snapped on Ron the first time. So the first time you see
Avengers.
him, you see him in Avengers. The second time you see him, he was snapping on Ronan.
Right.
Remember that? And then the third time you see him, he was like, I just do it myself. But it was still gathering Infinity Stones.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, I don't understand. Like, why are we trying to remake history? Revisit, you know what I'm saying? Like, revisiting
because they
history.
think people, because you know why? Because they think that people are, because of social media age, and we rather watch things quickly and stuff like that, that we're going to forget quickly. We're going to forget. Y'all not gonna really think about that. Oh, it was just the memes. No, it wasn't. The Discord on the internet knew what was going on. The real fans were driving the normies to be like, who is Thanos? No, I'm gonna go find out who Thanos is. Stop it. Stop it.
Based off of his logic, we didn't get Thanos until Infinity War and Endgame.
Based on his logic.
Based off of his logic. So Gamora and Nebula, they didn't speak about who their daddy was. Ronan, he wasn't scared of Thanos.
Kevin Feige is full of doo doo.
You know, was it what Thor was it where we saw the Infinity Gauntlet in the little weapons chamber room or whatever? I forget. I think that was 2. But they Avengers, yeah, it was like the little fake before it had to have been 2. Yeah, it was 2. It was 2.
Okay. No, they didn't build up to Kang. They didn't have the, He Who Remains in a show. They talk about, Guardians of the Galaxy was after Avengers. Mm-hmm. Before we even got to Thanos, everything was leading up to Thanos.
Yeah. It was. I'm like, what is Feige talking about? Like, we not dumb, dog. Kang had way more build up than Doom. Because when you do add in the Quantum Mania, you go into the Loki 1 and 2. Yeah, that's really a good amount of build up if you really think about it, right? Doom has no build up, none whatsoever, none, zero, zilch, nada, no build up. We just finna go in here and raw dog. Pause, but we about to raw dog Doom. You know what I'm saying?
So there was no other word you could have used, no other phrasing that you could have used besides that one.
Oh man, none, man. Doom. We don't know nothing about what's going on. We don't have an Avengers team, really. Thor shows up. Thor scared as all outdoor. Why is, you know what I'm saying? Just scared for no reason. Ain't never met the man. As far as we know. As far as we know, he ain't never met him. Don't know who Doom is, but he come in. Oh, I've never met a foe as worse as this. What? Who are you talking? We just went against Thanos. Dog. What you talking about?
Unless there's somebody else.
Right. The guy who made you get all fat and start drinking, we just went up against him. Now you talking about you ain't never met a foe. Get out of here, man. What you talking about, man?
Kevin did say, Brave New World didn't work because Steve wasn't in it. Your whole black actor that you're trying to boost up, you just basically kicked him in the goddamn on back and said the white man would have been better and would have made more money. But since you here, it is what it is, buddy. Good luck.
It's because they didn't put nothing into him. What's the reason? What's his real motivation? Steve had a motivation. Granted, it was built up, but he had a real motivation to do what he's doing. They didn't even make Sam the best company man. He wasn't even the best company man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Not even the best company man. He didn't have no real conflict. You had racism should have been a major part of this. The major part of the backstory being a black Captain America. Why isn't that like a thing? Why they don't want that to be a thing? Yes, both sides is looking at that sideways. Why you draping yourself in that flag like that? That's coming from the black side. We letting him drape himself in the flag like that? That's coming from the white side. That should be a conflict. That should be social commentary that's in the movie, inside of the grandiose story that's going on. Why you got him fighting the Red Hulk when you know? Come on, man. Don't nobody believe that shit.
And for all the people that said, oh, well, Thaddeus Ross, he's insignificant. You're going to, somebody legitimately said to me on my comment section, you're going to compare Chadwick to William Hurt. I said, a guy who's been in Hollywood for well over 30 years, passed away from cancer, versus an actor whose biggest movie was a superhero movie. Mm-hmm. And you're saying one is better than the other,
or there's no comparison.
What are universe? What I don't want to even be here no more. I'm sorry. I can't wait. I gotta leave. Where I take a boat somewhere besides this. This is dumb. This is dumb.
Quasi said Harrison Ford and Anthony Mackie in the same movie. Y'all think people are going to see Mackie? No, I don't. But my thing is,
they never build him up to make you want it.
They didn't give him a chance.
Yeah, they never gave you, again, like you said earlier, they never gave you anything to care about him for. Why do I even care that he's Captain America? But just for real, why does that even matter? They gave it to you in the show, but they never gave it to you here. So why do I even care?
Even him, he should even the conflict of do I still deserve the shield? Did I earn the shield? Right? That should still be a thing. I don't think you just get over that off of one thing. You follow in the footsteps of a super soldier. You just a dude who was sitting on the couch giving people advice, giving vets advice and stuff. Now you fight, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get this shield that means, that has this certain meaning. And I ain't saying he can't carry it, but yeah, he should look down at that shield every now and then, be like, damn, dog. Like, either damn, I can't believe I'm Captain America.
The what?
Max saying Hurt is Bozeman is like saying Bono is Bruce Lee. Bono or Bolo?
I
hope you saying that in a way like, because yeah, I think one got an Oscar, one don't. One's been acting for the past 100 years.
Because one died being in Hollywood a very long time, even though he was a horrible human being, according to reports. Right. He was an accomplished actor.
Right. And Bono been there for years, but Bruce is Bruce. I think he's saying Bolo Yang. Who is Bono?
I won't give Chadwick Bruce Lee. I give him Tony Jaa. I won't give him Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee changed the game. You know what I'm saying? Changed the way that we looked at Kung Fu cinema.
Are we looking at Chad like he, you know what, that people passing will they'll put some extra sauce on your career. Now, and I'm not saying this to take anything away from Chad, because Chad had a phenomenal career, right?
Yeah, he is. William Hurt is an Oscar winner.
But really? Come on, man.
Yeah, William McCord Hurt was an Oscar-winning American actor who transitioned from leading roles to character parts, known for his stage and screen performances. He's won a BAFTA, Cannes Film Festival, and an Academy Award. He was also nominated for 5 Golden Globes, 2 Primetime Emmys, and a Tony. Hurt made his off-Broadway debut in My Life and won an Obie Award. His film debut in Altered States, 1980, earned him a Golden Globe and in a place in cult cinema. And y'all acting like this man is just, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just chopped liver.
When was Chadwick born? How old is Chadwick?
Chadwick would have been. Hold on, let me just bring it up. What, 1976, I believe.
Yeah, so the man was 4 or 5 years old when William Hurt got his first role. What are we talking about? Come on, man.
It's just like I said, 76, and like I said, I'm not trying to be disingenuous because Chadwick Boseman, he appeared in a number of projects, both blockbuster and independent films. He received various accolades, including an actor award, a Golden Globe award, and a Primetime Emmy award. In addition, additional nomination for Academy and the BAFTA awards.
And no, I'm not expecting everybody to know who William Hurt is, because Coach just said, I'm saying I was there and didn't know Hurt until Hulk. That's fine. It's a lot of actors you don't know. That don't mean they didn't have this long, lustrous career. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that didn't know who Chadwick was until Black Panther.
Exactly. And just because you don't know him doesn't mean that he wasn't a guy in Hollywood. Just because you don't know him. And then also, just on that point, he was the main antagonist in the Incredible Hulk movie. He was the main antagonist in the Civil War. I mean, not the main antagonist, but he was part of the antagonist, the villainous
Civil War
trio in Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to the Incredible Hulk movie. You get to this Captain America movie, and guess who's the main antagonist still? Mm-hmm. So to act like William Hurt and Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross wasn't significant for the roles is disingenuous. It's very disingenuous.
And yeah,
William just because Hurt you don't know nothing about him. Way more screen time. Way more roles. The man was in Black Widow.
Yeah, he was in Black Widow too. I forgot about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just to do that is disingenuous, not to compare the two. Just because you like Chadwick, and just because Chadwick is your favorite superhero, does not mean that that William Hurt is insignificant when you compare the two.
Coaches say Black Panther changed cinema. If you know, Coach, if that was
Did
the
it?
truth,
We would have a lot more black.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have way more black superhero movies if it changed cinema.
Thank you.
It did
was
change.
a
It made a lot of
moment in
money.
time. It was
It
a
made a lot of
moment in
money.
time. That's
It didn't change cinema though.
It was a moment. Y'all got to understand. It was a moment in time. That's it.
Because I'm gonna tell you
That's
this:
it.
Hollywood is a copycat town.
It very is.
It's a
Very
copycat
much
town.
is.
So if that was the case, if it was a, like you said, a cinema changing thing, every studio would have went and found their Black Panther. Every studio would have went and found their Black Panther. Warner Brothers would have hit you with Static or whatever.
Exactly.
Paramount would have found one. Sony would have found one. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you get a movie, remember sometimes you get the same movie that come out, or it seemed like it's the same movie, White House Down, and then what was the movie with Jamie Foxx and Channing Tatum
I forgot. But
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a copycat league. They kind of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever works. Sinners. From Sinners, you got Weapons. And now you're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of low budgeted horror
versions
films
of that.
Like that. This in that same aesthetic. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the low budget Black Panther film? If it changed cinema, because you know what I seen? A low budget Masters of the Universe movie.
Yeah.
And Masters of the Universe did not hit like. Matter of fact, Harry Potter changed the game, because after you got Harry Potter, you got Percy Jackson, and after you got Percy Jackson, you got the Narnia series, and so on and so forth. When you start talking again, I need Black people to understand. We celebrated Black Panther. The masses did it. Let me say that again. The masses didn't. They seen us kicking it for it. And yeah, they want to join in. You got white people talking about some Wakanda forever. But if that was the case, again, Blue made the point. You would have seen way more Black superheroes after that. You did not get Black superheroes in masses after that. You didn't. Especially who the president was after that too. Y'all gotta really understand it was a moment in time, because we had a Black president. You know, you got T'Challa coming out in 2016, and you know what I'm saying? He's a Black superhero and all of this, and he's diplomatic and all of this and yada yada yada. And then after the Orange Cheeto came in, then what? Then what? It was a moment in time. Take it for what it is.
Yeah, just a moment in time. And that's how somebody saying we're getting blood and bone. How long after Black Panther came out? What, 2018, 2019, right? So how long has it been for another studio to say, oh, let's, and that's still not a superhero thing. That's based off a book. That's a novel. Right?
Yep,
so
it's based off a series of books.
So it's not the same as hey, black superhero. Like I said, it would have been easy for DC didn't do a Black superhero film after Black Panther. That would have been the first. As soon as that hit, I'm running in. I don't know who was the man at the time, but I'm running in whoever's office and saying, "Did you see what Black Panther just did? We need to get Black Lightning off the ground. We need to get John Stewart in the air. We need to get."
Matter of fact, that's what a lot of people were claiming for over on the DC side. Like, look, you see what Black Panther just did. You don't think that's how I found out that John Stewart was the first Black mainstream superhero in DC.
I didn't see Todd McFarlane try to fast track Spawn. I didn't see Paramount go on a buying spree and see what Black comic book license rights I can buy so I can make my own movie. Even on the streaming side. Right? We didn't see the streamers run and go find a Black superhero to make a show out of.
Toria, that show was on the CW. That is not the same as being on HBO.
Then that show came out before Black Panther, right?
After after being, like I said, I've said this within the superhero realm. If Hollywood cared about superhero films, black superheroes, we would see more black superheroes. You don't. You got to fight right now. Let's think about it like this. You got to fight right now with people who's coming up creatively, creating their own movies like rom-coms. And they're telling people in Hollywood and saying, well, if this don't work, your stuff can't get off the ground. And you think they really is, oh man, let's get black superheroes. Man, hell no.
They couldn't get Blade off the ground. You think, come on, man.
Yeah, stop with the delusions of grandeur.
Come on, man. Come on, it didn't change the game. If it changed the game, we would have been on Blade 2 by now if it changed the game.
Man. He would have hurried up and fast track Blade.
If it changed the game, it didn't change the game. It was a film that made a lot of money. It was like Dre said, it was a cultural moment for that time period. It galvanized a lot of people for that time period to show up to the movies. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Then they saw the diminishing returns of Wakanda Forever and said, maybe that ain't the train we need to hitch our wagon to.
Who for what you said for what?
For Wakanda Forever.
Oh,
they saw the diminishing returns for that and said, Hollywood said, because how much?
Because truth be told, Marvel didn't want to do it in the first place. It is widely known that when they were talking about bringing up Black Panther and all of that, people were saying, and it was somebody who was verbally saying, why do I have to have why do I have to watch an all black movie? Why do I have to watch that?
We got more black superhero films in 96. I think we did. I think we went on a run of black super.
Black Man,
Steel, Spawn, and Blade.
Well, Blade.
I think we went on a run. Yeah.
Well, see, in the 90s, they could take a chance on the studio, a film like that. They don't want to do that no more. They don't want to take chances because you know why? They were taking chances because they was like, we're not making a lot of money, and I know blacks like to spend their money. So let's go ahead and greenlight this movie. Let's greenlight that movie because I know that they're going to come out in Black Man. They're going to come out and spend their dollars, which will bring money back into the studio. That's how they work.
I want to say Meteor Man was part of that.
Meteor Man, Black Man. It was. Meteor Man was part of that because I think that was 94, 95.
We went on a run in the 90s. We went on a run. Andre Ware got a $5 super.
That's why I was just about to to pull up. So has T'Challa been erased in every multiverse, or will we see a variant?
Nope.
When you fight Onslaught in Marvel versus Capcom 1, and he beats the brakes off you, he looks up at you and said, "That dream is dead."
Nah. I'm gonna tell you this, Andre. I'm not expecting a variant.
No,
T'Challa. I'm not. I don't see the reason. Because it's, for one thing, I had to stop doing this too. I'm looking at Secret Wars, and I'm thinking about the comic. They not doing that. We're not getting T'Challa with the Infinity Gauntlet going, toe to toe with Doom. We're not getting that. We're not getting that. We're just not getting that. So, nope.
Yeah. My expectations is down the toilet.
The Mantis. I forgot about the Mantis. Yep,
let me make sure that I already know what Andre Ware wants.
Super chat body roll.
Coach say y'all got it from here. It's y'all show. I'm gonna shut up. Nah, man. And I ain't no disrespect. I want everybody to talk in the chat and say their opinions. It's just
I'm going to debate your opinion too.
Yeah, it's just it didn't change cinema. I would have loved for it to change cinema. I think everybody would have loved to see more black comic book movies, more black, more black anything. Because if it changed cinema, we'll be getting black. We'll be getting these things. But if it ain't Tyler Perry, you're not getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it ain't Tyler Perry, you ain't getting it. They'll let one a year slide in. You get one black movie a year that might have a little money attached to it that'll slide in. So it didn't change cinema. I've seen cinema. be changed. I've seen them open up the purse strings and let the directors direct and the producers produce when it comes to black shows, and they ain't done that in years.
Right. In years. So I agree with you on that one. I most definitely agree with you on that.
So, yep. Rest in peace, King T'Challa. Rest in peace, King T'Challa. He ain't coming back. He ain't. Look.
What else was announced at San Diego Comic-Con? Besides Vision Quest, we already knew that was coming.
It was like I said, it was more so like a little bit underwhelming, I should say. Where did I put it at? Nope. I got something up. That it? That might have been everything. Neuromancer, Yaga, Carrie. They did a trailer for Carrie. That's gonna be on Prime. Mike Flanagan series. That's gonna be good too. Mike Flanagan. Yeah, I rock with Mike Flanagan. I can't really think right off the I can't really think of nothing off the head, man. I'm trying to find.
Well, I'm still trying to find out how long Rhodey was a Scroll.
Rhodey
never gonna
dead.
find out.
I think they done faked this out. Rhodey's really dead, man. He really dead. We know DC announced a lot of comic books. They kicking Marvel's ass on the comic book side of things. Lantern,
yeah, that was
Brand New Day.
That was dope with Deadpool. What Ryan Reynolds did, that was dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was super dope. What he did.
Do you think Deadpool shows up in well, he is supposed to show up in
I think
wonder if that's the suit he's wearing.
I think that's the there's a kind of a blank, there's missing stuff in that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I think either him, that the Toussaint, you know what I'm saying? There's people that's missing out of that trailer. It wouldn't surprise me if he was one. Him and Wolverine is missing out of that trailer because they don't want to spoil it. So
yeah, they did talk about Reacher. Which I think Reacher and the spinoff Neegly. They talked about that. That's gonna be good. He and the dude playing Reacher, he said that he has been in talks with DC.
Yeah.
About a certain role. Who do you think who would you like to see him play?
Batman.
He said it's not Batman. He said it ain't Batman.
I want him to be Batman. Just because he said it doesn't mean I don't want it. I want that dude to be Batman. For real.
I think somebody said Bane, and I was like, Bane is dope. But I don't think he should be.
No.
Nah.
Somebody also said Deathstroke for him.
Deathstroke would be dope. I can see him playing Deathstroke.
The Batman. Because he'll be that. I'm trying to tell you, he'll just give me that Frank Miller. You know what I'm saying? Dark Knight, big brute. He was huge. You not a ninja no more. You on steroids.
He said you on steroids.
You on that wrestling juice from the 80s.
That HGH. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He said it's gun. You got to think of somebody obscure.
Batman.
I'm telling y'all, man. I know it seemed like Gunn be going that crazy obscure route, but I think they pulled him aside, man. I think Saffron sat him down, and Saffron liked the obscure too. Don't think it's just Gunn. Yeah,
he did.
I heard Saffron talk about some shit that he would like to see made, and it was like, no, I don't think they're gonna like that, Saffron. I don't think they're gonna like that. Bane needs his face back, but Deathstroke is supposed to be a Titans villain. Yeah, Deathstroke is a Titans villain.
He's also a Batman, just big Batman.
But villain, he can come into the Batman world.
You think we're getting another? You think we're getting another 5'9" Batman again? I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
Not after Ben. Not after Ben. Ben was probably the most.
Ben got kind of. He was kind of perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Bruce Wayne and Batman.
He probably was the guy that was most Batman Bruce, height wise, build wise, all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Detective
I don't think
wise,
Well, I mean, you know, they ain't show too much of that. Well, unless you count the, you know, the Diana. No, the Diana, him going undercover, doing all that type of stuff. Unless you count that, but nah, they didn't show too much. But I don't what Batman really has. What live action Batman is really shown like?
The Batman that actually showed a detective story because it is a detective story. Yeah, so very much a detective story. You know what I'm saying? And it's what Batman Year One, the Batman Year Two.
I did not like the Batman like that. I ain't saying it's bad, but I just did not like it like that.
I just thought it was way entirely too long.
That too.
Yeah, physically he was the best Batman. Physically, the look, everything, yeah, really like. And he was a good. If he was a real like Bruce Wayne, I'd be like, yep, I can see that.
Yeah. Yep, and like I said, he pulled the look off. But shit. They just got to write that ship over there. DC will be all right. Once they figure out what their future is, because the thing is, I don't even know if they know what their future is. Warner Brothers. I don't think they know what their future is right now.
They don't. So. And I think that's the reason why he had to pull back on some of his ideas. I don't think he was just lying. You know what I'm saying? But not to give away what was going on internally at Warner Brothers. He probably told a lie. I ain't saying he wasn't lying.
He probably told the truth and then had to lie.
It had to lie.
He found out. Yeah, could be. So. Ain't no telling. Somebody said the Children of Blood and Bone tomorrow trailer arrives. What do you think of? What do you think that movie's gonna do?
It depends on how effective this trailer is. Are they going to give us the gist of the story? Just you don't have to tell the story. Give me the tone of the story. And if you give me a solid tone that makes me interested, is going to be the magic and stuff like that that's in there, that's in the books. Yeah, I got the books. I haven't read all of them, but I do have the whole entire series.
Well, see, and that's what I don't know if it's going to do what it's going to, because they've lightened it up so much. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like they've Disney-fied it. The books are brutal. You know what I'm saying? Even with them picking Amanda Steinberg, Steinberg? What's her name?
Steinberg, yeah.
You know, and she's supposed to be this dark-skinned person. I guess they're going to reverse it, you know.
Yeah,
but like it's you know, but it's a brutal thing. So I don't know if are they gonna get into the blood and guts of it, get into the brutality of it. I don't know, because I don't see it in none of the pictures. I just don't see that.
Yeah,
but we'll wait for the trailer. I seen a lot of people saying that, since she came out, now y'all don't want to watch the movie. I think that would be wrong, you know, because the author came out and said this, because and it's like I think I was telling Pam this. Once you give them rights up, it ain't your movie no more. Now, unless you got final cut, unless they gave you final cut or whatever, final say so. I'm sorry, it's not your story no more. It's not your movie. It never was. Once you sold the rights, go back and write another book, dog. That's basically how they're gonna treat you. And you're kind of lucky to even be in the room. You know what I'm saying, with them giving your say so. So but I'm not gonna say she's wrong about it. You know, as a creative, you're sensitive about your shit. I understand that, but it's theirs now. Baby girl is theirs. They own it. They're gonna do what they want to with it. And you know, hopefully y'all mend whatever relationships is, because if this does come out and do good, it's gonna be a sequel.
They're gonna do the books. They're gonna do the whole book.
It's gonna be a sequel, but they you will not be executive producing, or you won't have no kind of credit on that. They will get rid of your, you know what I'm saying, your behind. So but I think it's gonna be good. I just don't think it's gonna make a lot of money. I don't think it makes a lot of money. I don't think it's gonna be a game changer for this year in movies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no.
I don't think it's gonna be a game changer. I see it maybe hitting 300.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Again, it depends on how well that trailer is, how much people get invested, and you know, how colorful the world can be, what the tone is going to be. Is it going to be dark? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Is it going to hit some emotional beats, you know, on there? You know, I got to see with the trailer. So
yeah, got to see with the trailer. Pizza the Hut. That's right. They announced Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Spaceballs sequel,
I
man.
already knew.
It was good to see old Rick Moran. I ain't seen Rick in look, man, that was childhood for me, man. I used to watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Honey, I Blew Up the Kids on repeat.
I watched Spaceballs so much.
Spaceballs repeat. Like nostalgia bait, man. I told you. Nostalgia don't lose, man. They don't lose.
But I will say I gotta give I have to give Rick Moranis his props. He left Hollywood not because it wasn't paying or he left to figure his wife. His wife and his kids. I mean, his wife was dying of cancer.
His wife was dying. Yeah.
Yeah. So he just say dedicated to that all the way into now.
Real,
you know what I
mean? Guy, man.
So
stand up. So real stand up. Dude.
And I'm a big Mel Brooks fan. So if this so happens to be his last 99. Project, that's what I said.
I think it is, man.
If this happened to be his last project, I'm all for it. From Blazing Saddles to on up to, you know what I mean. I am
Mel Brooks. Give me one more Robin Hood Men in Tights, man. Go get
That's a classic. That's a classic.
Go get Dave Chappelle back, man, and give me one more Men in Tights. Nah, man.
Rick Moranis, when he was on, I think the first time I seen Rick Moranis was Little Shop of Horror. Was the first time I ever, then he was in Spaceballs, and then the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids,
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's right. That is my first time.
Master.
Yeah,
the Key Master.
Yeah, I forgot. Keep forgetting. Yeah. That's the first time I seen him. Yeah, that's the first time I seen him.
That whole
was Ghostbusters.
Him, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd. It was one more I'm missing, but they had
the Canada Squad.
It was like they had their own like little Saturday Night Live type situation
thing. Yeah.
Yep. The Canucks up in Canada, man, and like I said, that's childhood right there, man. That is childhood right there. So it's dope having him come back on the scene. I hope he don't go away. Harold Ramis. Yeah, Harold Ramis. Yeah. Rest in peace, Harold Ramis. I hope he don't go away, man. I hope he comes back. I hope they find some stuff for him to be in. And let him make up for the work that he, you know what I'm saying? He deserves. To me,
he's just if this is his final project, you know, let him bow out. You know what I'm saying?
Or if this is his final, or like I said, give him some roles. Let him make up for the money that he could have had. You know, because he was on a run. He stepped down at the height of his
run. You know, and that's when he was a Hollywood funny man, and he doesn't look like the Hollywood leading man. This is what one thing that I said. We probably gonna go to something else or before we wrap it up. But the Hollywood, you got to think about it. Ghostbusters was three middle-aged men that didn't look like heroes that were heroes. Rick Moranis was the little guy. I'm talking about when you first start that movie, and then you bring in.
Okay. I was about to say, don't discount Ernie Hudson, man.
Yeah, then you bring in Ernie Hudson, but they don't make movies like that because it's too much of the fantasy. What the fantasy looks like, you know. That's why I can say, I'm not mad at the casting of David Johnson because he doesn't look like the typical Hollywood star. I would have picked somebody else because of what we've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? And to match the comic. But that's why I said he could be a Michael Keaton because of he doesn't fit the Hollywood standard or archetype as far as that. So see if Rick Moranis on that role, and then he's like, nope, I'm just gonna take care of my family. I can see him coming back like that. You know what I'm saying? Being another family man in a movie and kind of getting his roles back that he was doing, back in the 80s and 90s. I could clearly see that.
Yeah. I hear you about the Michael Keaton thing. Yeah, they was mad at Michael Keaton, but you going Adam West, Michael Keaton.
They had letters. I know letters.
I know, but it's Adam West, and watching the TV show, you don't know that Adam West is a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, Adam West was what, about 6 something?
Yeah, he was 6 something. 6 something.
Yeah.
He was over 6 feet. But you know, real kooky guy or real kooky television show or whatever. Then you bring in, like you say, bring in Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton, Mr. Mom, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. But I don't think it's the same situation with David Johnson. I don't think it's the same situation because it's look at who Batman fought in Batman, right? What the goons look like.
Normal,
you know what I mean?
Normal dudes.
Just regular guys.
Just regular guys.
Regular guys. What was Joker's right hand man? Jake. Yeah, like just a regular guy with a knife and a gun. That's it. That's it. You got T'Challa possibly fighting, you know, best of the best. These guys don't look like Jake. These guys look like straight killers. You know what I'm saying? These guys look like if they hit you, it's oh. We just saw Anthony Mackie fight the Red Hulk. You think David Robinson lining up against the Red Hulk? Come on,
David
man.
Robinson.
David Johnson. I keep calling David Robinson. David Johnson lining up against the Red Hulk, Thanos, or even the Outriders, the little goons that Thanos gave you, the beast things. Come on, man. Nah.
David Johnson and Michael Keaton is the same height, so I was right.
and Namor shouldn't, and that guy should have hit the gym a little bit better before they started shooting. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have been out there belly out. He shouldn't have been out there like that.
Anthony Mackie is in shape though. How tall is old Mackie?
Anthony Mackie in shape. He's just not cut up. He's more bulky.
Yeah, he's a solid build. He's not shred. He's not Jonathan shredded, cut up.
Shredded.
He's just He just got some. He got some size to him. You see the guy like, oh yeah.
Yeah, shredding is hard. A lot of people don't want to go through that shred, man. People don't want to go through that. That's look
hard.
I commend Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman,
Mackie's 5'10".
Mackie 5'10".
Yep.
Yeah, I commend Hugh Jackman for going through that shred to play Wolverine. I commend it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of dedication.
If you're not already shredded like that, like who plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth, or even the other Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like
Chris Evans.
If your body type ain't already like that, it's hard to get like that. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. But yeah, they should have let Namor hit the gym a little bit longer, man. Just all right, man. You got 5 weeks left.
Don Cheadle is in space with his scroll girlfriend too.
We'll see Don Cheadle in Colors 2 before we see him in anything Marvel related. That's what I want to move on to. Johnny Depp is back.
Yeah, I seen that. It's the
Ebenezer.
Ebenezer Scrooge. I did see that.
Somebody said, "Oh man, this looks kiddie." I look to my left. I look to my right. I said, "Scrooge is a children's story, right?" Last time I checked, it was a children. I just want to know. It's like, and this is why I hate that the spirit of Christmas is non-existent anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how you don't know that this is a children's story? It's a kid's story. What do you? I don't know. That looks childish. Yeah, it's supposed to appeal to kids, man. He's the mean guy who the Tiny Tim's parents couldn't come home because Scrooge wanted his parents to work all the damn time. Not gonna be able to make it home for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it home for Christmas.
Like, what are we talking about,
man?
Man, we lost, bro. We lost.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. I'm about to give up.
We lost.
Look. She say, man. Yeah, I'm done. I'm literally going, like, when I review this stuff for Yao, that's when I'm not going in there as, oh my God, I'm so excited for this anymore. No, I'm going there for work.
Who
And
was the
just
guy went on Tina's stream? Bottom left.
Spike.
Spike. Oh
yeah.
man, I wish I could have his excitement.
Yeah,
I wish I had. He was.
I had that excitement, you know what I'm saying? But you know, after you get cheated on for so, after you get cheated on, when they keep showing you a different girlfriend every time in your, your girlfriend show you a different dude every time in your face, and she don't give a, she dare you to do something. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna go. You ain't listening to me, I'm out. That's why I told. Go ahead.
Now I'm just saying he was so giddy. He was just so, you know what I'm saying, just happy, smiling. Oh, look at that. Oh, I was like,
oh yeah.
I wish. Yeah. I just wish I don't have that excitement in me, man.
The last excitement I had was He-Man. So
I'm still excited for He-Man. I'm about to go watch it again.
I'm about to go watch it too. Let me hook him up real quick.
Gang bang, gang bang, gang bang.
You are truly amazing. Gang Thank you for your super chat.
Gang bang, gang bang.
Yeah, Feige, all of them, Marvel, Disney, all of them could go to hell for all I care.
Yeah, they could stop making movies for me right now. They could say, you know what? We ain't making no more Marvel movies. I'd be like, oof, man. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
What up, Tina?
Thank goodness. What he said? Coach said, so we can care about Tiny Tim, but not TJ.
Yup, I care more about Tiny Tim than TJ.
Yeah, man. Tiny Tim actually means something to the story. Like
I played in high school. High school senior. I think I played the Ghost of Christmas. I played the Ghost of Christmas Past, and I remember because we're majority black school. I came out pimping like a pimp walk because Alvin they had me in. No, I was the Ghost of Christmas present. So they had me in this. They had me in this outfit. And it was like, and you can hear the laughter. I was like, because of the pimp outfit they got me. Look at this outfit.
Got him in the pimp outfit.
Man, got me in this pimp outfit. What do you mean?
Scrooge is a dope story, man.
It is a really good story.
It's a good story.
If you really think about it, it's a really good story.
And this is something that I do see Johnny Depp coming back on. That's the type of movie.
Oh yeah, that's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, that's his bag. That's his bag. Right there in his bag.
Yeah,
it just tripped me out. Somebody saying that about it looks childish. Like, yeah, you think?
Yeah, so just the shut up. Did you turn around and be like, just shut up. Shut up. Jeez. Dre was a pimp named Slickback, like a Tribe Called Quest. I just came out with a pimp walk, like, you know what I'm saying? They was in there rolling. I'm like, look at this out. Oh, mate, look at the costume department. But hey, Dwayne, thank you so very much for the jewels that's being dropped. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Let's do this. So let's get ready to wrap this thing up.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Coach said, Scrooge story not better than ours. What's our story? Tell me
ours.
Yeah,
what's ours? We didn't.
Where our Scrooge story at?
Yeah.
Point it out, like for real, like where it's at, because maybe you might be right. You might be right. Maybe I'm not thinking our is it this Christmas? This Christmas. Maybe it's this Christmas.
Trash. It was trash. And you want to tell the truth. That's not a good movie. It's not a good movie.
Carolyn.
Man.
No.
No. All right. Appreciate you, Tina.
If the MCU could get Johnny Depp, who would you have him play? That's actually a good question.
Johnny Depp playing a character
in the MCU. Do I want a goofy Johnny Depp, or do I want a
terrifying Johnny Depp? Because Johnny could go there with that his level of quirkiness. You know, I if I had to pick one, I would pick him as Mr. Sinister.
I was leaning towards that. I was saying maybe Sinister.
Mephisto has already been
right.
done.
Mephisto is already done. He would be a good Mephisto. Oh man, that's a good ass question though.
Do we need a Ghost Rider movie? Do we need any movie?
You know who he would have been a good Doom.
He would have been a hell of a Doom.
He would have been a good.
He would have been a hell of a Doom because what he was doing in the Fantastic Beasts franchise was awesome until they recast him.
He would have been a dope ass Doom. Now that I think about it, yep, I'm gonna go with Doom.
It's because when I look at Johnny Depp has two sides to him. He has that like serious, like if you ever go watch oh man, when he was the undercover cop,
21 Jump Street?
Hell no. Not 21 Jump Street. Danny oh god. The mobster movie where he goes undercover.
Oh yeah.
We go
Danny Brasco.
Yeah, Danny Brasco. You got that level, right? And then you got that other side,
right?
Where he's just off the rails. Mix that in, is you got Doom, you have Mr. Sinister. You know what I'm saying? You have all these quirky, like villainous characters. Yeah, truth be told, and you know, he could have made a hell of a He Who Remains.
Kang, yeah, he could have been a dope Kang. Yeah,
just if they wanted to separate Kang, He Who Remains, like
you saying if they separate? Okay, yeah.
If they did to separate, like He Who Remains was just a guy,
or he could have been a goofy ass Ramatut.
Yep,
he could have been a goofy ass Ramatut. I'm not against that. Not
yeah,
against
Blow is one of my. I think Donnie Brasco is my favorite Johnny Depp movie. Edward Scissorhands is
Edward Scissorhands.
Is fantastic.
I think that was the first time I remember seeing Johnny Depp was Edward Scissorhands.
Now, Johnny Depp, you know, he's an original Elm Street kid.
Yeah, but I'm just in my mind because I think I saw.
Oh, okay.
I think I saw Scissorhands before I saw that Scissorhands.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? And the only reason why is because he is the way that Jonathan was acting with the quirkiness and stuff like that. Johnny Depp is that in over the top, in well over the top. Yeah, I mean, there's other characters. He could make a good Reverend William Stryker.
Yeah,
he can make a really good Reverend Stryker. You know what I mean? If you want to keep it just human and stuff like that, and have him very militant and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, and you could do that. God loves man. What is it? Man kill. God loves man kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. So personally, I would pick that. That's
you know who he could be. Cyclops' dad. Corsair.
What's his name? But doesn't he have a
that's his name.
Star Jammers?
He with the Star Jammers.
Star Jammers.
Look, this is Johnny Depp. This is Johnny Depp. Tell me this ain't Johnny Depp right here.
I got one more too that you gonna laugh, but you gonna know I'm right. The Beyonder.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Depp is the Beyonder, the original Beyonder, not the aliens, the original Beyonder. That suit, and it's Johnny Depp. Oh my god!
Where is it at? Share screen. Tell me this don't look like something Johnny Depp could do.
that look like that's right up Johnny Depp's wheelhouse.
That's Johnny Depp, man. I can see him doing something. I can see
definitely up Johnny Depp's wheel. He would have so much fun playing that. He would have so much fun playing because he's over the top, kind of like how we got the Grandmaster, which we call him playing the Grandmaster. Yeah. Just let him come in with that mustache.
Yeah. That's because I started thinking about Blow.
Yeah. Oh,
I started thinking about Blow.
Blow is fantastic. That is a good movie. Good movie.
Dr. Kirk Corn. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see him doing that.
Oh yeah.
I can see him.
But I would love to see him as the Beyonder too.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that'd be hilarious.
Great one, another fatherless son though. Well,
Scott
it's
Summer.
different with them though. Like, it's his daddy's still alive, right?
Right. They didn't kill him in front of everybody, so everybody could see.
His daddy's still alive. The mama was alive for a minute, so it's a little different. It's a little different. Yeah, Johnny would kill as a Beyonder.
I think if they took the Beyonder from the 80s Secret Wars and did it, they're not, because they're doing Secret Wars from 2015, basically a loose adaptation. And what I mean is Secret Wars by name only and a few things here and there, but the loose adaptation of 2015 Secret Wars. But go back and read Deadpool Secret Wars, because it's from 85. It's hilarious. He goes back to, basically they kick him in 1985. Yeah. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. So I could really see them incorporating a lot of that too. But man, I'm whenever you're ready, man, we can go ahead and wrap it on up.
We can wrap it up, man. This was a good talk. You know what I'm saying? I think we got the last remnants of that out. I am gonna be making those t-shirts. If anybody want those t-shirts, I will. I'm for real, man.
Sell it on the merch.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this a t-shirt. So I should have this is the design. I should have it ready to go. Check back with me Wednesday when I do my live on Wednesday. Check back with me. And I should have them ready, man. But yeah, we lost. Nanny boo boo.
Nope. You know what I'm saying? Septic ring. You know what I'm saying? He won.
We gave
you a T'Challa. You just didn't like it.
He you know what DC doing the black comic books. He talking about some. Yeah, you could thank me, y'all. What he said, y'all ungrateful asses should be thanking me or something like that. And I was like,
get on a diet. Thank me later.
Right. Thank me later. Septum ring. But yeah, man, I'm ready to wrap. What you got coming up? More grifting?
Yep, I've Toria's video tomorrow that he sent me. So yeah, then I am going to make a video on what I believe the Black Panther 3 story is going to be. So I'm gonna make a video about that. Since this last video was so successful, I'm close to 5,000 views on it. And honestly, I wasn't expecting that to even hit. Because I made it so I kind of made it so quick. I made it for my actual camera. He just set it up and was like, you know, let me talk, and I had to do it twice.
Yeah.
So that was the second take. So yeah. So I'm gonna just give my thoughts on what that what I think the Black Panther 3 story is going to be. So
okay,
look for that in the next couple of days. But yeah, back in the morning, more grifting, more videos. More grifting. So
back to the grift. It's a lot of grifters too, boy. They popping up too.
Let me say this: I wasn't yelling at y'all in the chat. I wasn't yelling at what Mika and somebody else. It was somebody else was saying. That ain't what I was. That ain't what I was. I wasn't yelling at y'all per se. I'm yelling at the idea of how ridiculous that was. I wasn't yelling at no individual person. It's just the idea to me is ridiculous. But yep, I'm close to 6,000 subs. You know, hey. You know what I'm saying? So the countdown, once again it's on. So the countdown is on to 6.
I think Shuri dies. She goes out like old Crispin Cole.
Shot in the neck.
In the face.
In the face. He got shot he got shot twice in the abdomen, in the chest, and in one in the face.
Whoever that girl was, who was that?
Hawkeye.
She's right.
She came out of the blue. She came out of the blue
on every one of them. Because man, she just showed up, pop, lit into him real quick.
Sure, he could just turn into the griot and, but nope, they won't do that. So, but yeah, so that is what it is. Yeah. What you got going on?
Like I said, Wednesdays, I'll be live on Wednesday. I don't know what I'll be live on because even though we just had SDC, it's still a slow news week. Still a slow news week. So hopefully something to pop up. Probably the Blood and Bones trailer.
I'm about to say, get some of these theory videos in.
Yeah, some theory stuff. We'll see. We'll see which way I go with it. But yep.
So yeah, I wish I had the impressions was my the impressions was my my views. God,
views, I know, right?
Yeah, impressions is almost at 50,000. Let me get 50,000 views. Hit him. Let me get there with Tina. Tina blowing up. Let me get there with Tina.
Going ham with it. She going ham with it.
So yeah, the Biscuits play in my Rolodex. True story. Hey, I got that song. I'll be playing that song while I'm on my way to work. Hey, I'm dead serious. I'll be playing that Take it home, Moose. Taste the biscuits.
That's like a warning song.
Man, like it's my song to keep to cheer me up because shit be pissing me off. So yeah. See y'all in the morning. Hopefully I don't oversleep. I'm hungry. But hopefully see y'all in the morning. Y'all already did I already do this? Y'all already know what we got coming. So yeah, make sure that y'all checking out Blues House Live. Make sure that y'all checking out the Dre Mack Show, man. You already know.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's wrap this thing up. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Blurred AF. I probably pissed people off, but it wasn't intentional. It's frustration around here.
That's all.
Too much frustration. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure that y'all checking out Blues House Live. Make sure that you guys are checking out what he got going on. Make sure that you come back to the Drake Mack Show and all the other channels that's on that list, man. Until next time, we holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Monday, man. Where's the outro at? Because you already know we gotta go.